Ladies and gentlemen, again, intros decided it wasn't gonna do anything. So we learned from yesterday. We're gonna do this again, okay? Because it's gonna work. It's gonna work if I tell it to work, okay? So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we're watching SmackDown and GCW. My name is right now. Uh, so the big one will be what's on SmackDown. The small ticker would be what's on GCW. Okay. So right now on SmackDown, we have LA Knight coming out. I think he is wrestling. Have no clue, ladies and gentlemen, because WWE likes to
Sheamus.
fly. Huh?
Sheamus.
Oh yeah, that's the only match they did have listed. So yeah, I don't have to type that. I don't have to type that.
Hey, hey.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me cut.
Kind of foolishness.
And ladies and gentlemen, on GCW, we have a scramble. Listen, with a scramble, there are many people.
There
So
we
you
go.
have to choose between which person you're going to pick. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. As we said before, there is a ticker that's going to be going down at the bottom. Those what's going on, and at the top, big banner, what's going on SmackDown. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen,
What's going on?
I'm going to re-put it in the chat. I have to re-get it again. Hold on a second while I go get that so you all don't look at my freezed face. Oh, it's got a battle royal live tomorrow that they're promoting.
Which it's consolation prize, but it's better than not having LA Knight and Sheamus on SmackDown. That seems ridiculous. Almost as ridiculous as Sheamus not being on Money in the Bank in London. But hey, you know.
Listen, maybe Sheamus has some things he needs to work out. I don't know. Maybe he don't piss some people off. I don't know.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, uh, we. I put it in the chat before we started, but I think it kind of jumbled up with some words, so I'm gonna put it individually, which means probably gonna do the same thing. Okay, has a habit of doing it, and
Like,
it did.
How's
so
everybody doing
looking
tonight?
Good in
okay,
you,
pretty good.
Uh,
Sammy.
Got three different versions of beer.
yeah,
Your
I'm gonna
cans,
find out what my favorite is.
your cans.
I'm gonna take that middle, the blue moon in the middle.
Yeah?
Okay.
Should I go ahead and crack in now?
Sure, let the madness begin.
Oh, Anika, what you said yesterday really bothered me.
What?
Talking about Pantera Walk. Saying it's
Ladies
not
and
as good as
gentlemen,
One of a Kind and that only 5 people in the crowd knew the song.
Bro, okay, I'm sorry. Run the tape back. It was it people caught on, But when he first came out, it's like, who the fuck is this dude? Thank God they had the yin and yang on the screen. I'm so like, one of a kind is what? It's one of a kind. Sorry to yell, but let's
I
move
will
on.
say that is the song that people associate more with RVD. Yes. But
Sammy,
like
check the
Pantera walks like
chat.
the 20 biggest like heavy metal song of all time. Like the pop equivalent would be like Shake It Off by Taylor Swift or Hello from Adele.
I ain't never heard of it.
Sammy,
Sorry.
Sammy, Sammy, check the private chat. YouTube and their strict, stupid rules. We love you, but we don't like them. YouTube has this thing where uh, smoking, showing labels of things, they act weird. So
I'm gonna have to.
there you go. As long as you block out what it is, it looks like a regular can.
All right, so this
So,
Oh,
opening has
okay.
to face away from me. This opening has to face to the left of me, and this opening has to face to the right of me. I'm gonna move this to the left and move this to the center. That way, it'll be easier for me to remember.
yeah.
Left, right, away.
I was like, oh, and then I remember, and I can hear CM in my head going, Dolores, and I'm like, oh, okay. Right now, Sheamus and LA Knight have flipped on the outside in the scramble. It's what you think. Everybody's in the ring fighting for their life. Fighting for their life.
Well,
Now we have LWO coming out, Santos Escobar to try to, and now we have The Miz and
this
Grayson Waller.
this ramble is actually for a mid card. When they do rumbles just for the heck of it, right? It usually is involved with a bunch of people that is like, who cares? This rumble is actually pretty stacked. You have AJ Styles, the Matt Riddle, Sheamus, Shinsuke, LA Knight. I'm like, dang, gone it, okay. And this, why is it on Friday? You didn't have no, like, this could have been on SummerSlam.
I
I
think
thought,
Well,
that
part of
Dolores
the
had this in the predictions though. Like, so
they're in the in the battle royal. Yeah, everyone you see right now. So I'm beginning to add them
oh, AJ
because they did
Styles is
not.
in it. Ooh,
okay, so hold up. Cause I have a fair memory. I thought, they moved it. Okay. Express your words, Nika. I'm pretty sure they said this today. It was supposed to be Sheamus versus LA Knight, and this Rumble was supposed to be on SummerSlam. So who the freak moved it and why? Oi, oi,
Because
oi!
because LA Knight and Sheamus are in the battle royal tomorrow.
So everybody's out just to investigate. I
Yeah.
had paused so I can see who was in the ramble. I didn't really skip. I really didn't see the first part of it. So cool. So it is.
What is his name? Now I have to remember. Um,
so like I take it you don't listen to rock radio.
You're not gonna let this go. You're not gonna let this go. No,
I,
no, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be probably the most eclectic black person you're gonna see music wise.
Oh, you're
But the heavy metal, I'm not that into. No.
okay.
We need. So I'm pretty sure. I'm like, I want to remember. Tell me if I'm wrong, Sammy. I think Blue is more in tune with this conversation. I wish he was here. Like, okay, Blue is not one of a kind. That was playing on Dynamite. A popular song. That's what I'm calling it. Not one of a kind. Cause I don't remember his freaking name.
It just took me by surprise because like I know it as this like major song that like I thought everybody knew. Like I hear it on the radio all the time.
Ah, shucks. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Like
uh,
Cult of Personality.
Well,
th- th-
okay, no, honestly,
this song's like 4 times bigger than that.
now I'll say this: co-personality. I didn't know about it until well, technically they used it for Stone Cold's induction ceremony into the Hall of Fame, and then CM Punk used it in 2011. But without wrestling, I wouldn't know that song either, honestly.
It's
So
hard to think of like songs that wrestlers used that were like popular songs before the wrestler used it. Like Sandman had Enter Sandman, but like
I nope, do not ask me who wrote it in real life. I don't know who wrote it in real life. I'm not gonna say
Metallica.
Metallica.
really. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then there's Voodoo Child that Hulk Hogan had, which was Jimi Hendrix.
Dad,
But
go ahead, man. He
like,
did not deserve that song. He did not deserve that song.
but like, there's not a big list of like, songs that wrestlers used that were popular. You know,
Yeah. No. It's very okay. So it's a commercial, so we can do this. I'm very surprised the dude who wrote all of the theme songs, like Big Show's theme, and I want to say Stone Cold is not in WWE Hall of Fame yet because he had I want to say 4 bangers at least that he wrote for wrestlers. I know, like I said, there's the
man,
Big Show.
Vince's lawyer is retiring. He should probably be put in the Hall of Fame. That company would have ended
Uh,
30 years ago if it wasn't for him.
Sheamus and LA Knight are still wrestling right now. GCW, we have a scramble, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to watch Friday Night
Oh.
Fights. We are watching SmackDown and GCW at the moment. GCW is on Fight. It is the pay per view. My name is okay. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you see it at the top of the chat. You see a form. Make sure you fill it out. Let us know what you think, how you feel. We definitely want to know. Okay. Right now, LA Knight is pounding Sheamus, throwing him
Pause.
into the rope.
Pause.
Uh,
No.
and on GCW, Nick Wayne's partner, I forgot his name.
Hmm.
I have to find his name out.
Nick Wayne's
East
all
West
right.
Express.
Good, but how was on Dynamite? He good. He good for GCW.
Nah, Nick Wayne is a part of a team called the East West Express. Jordan Oliver. Oliver just won the scramble. So the scramble match, ladies and gentlemen, done, done, dun, 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 dun. Okay, so
But
your winner, Jordan Oliver.
Dun dun dun. Sorry, I was muted.
all right, this is okay. Well, Sheamus doesn't really put on bad matches in this day and age, but this is a pretty good. Oh, okay, a pretty good match between him and LA Knight because we know.
So
Well,
it's Butch because okay, if you count, I'm filling in some of the question marks that were originally just blanks. Uh, are we counting Butch and the other member? Because then that leaves 4 spots left.
oh, I wasn't really, I wasn't really counting about who's in the Rumble. Mm. On the on the on the
Oh,
on the
Well,
what's it
don't be
called?
counting Santos. Santos has a match.
No,
yeah,
Santos
I'm
is in
not
the
counting
scramble.
Santos.
They
Santos
already
is
did.
in the scrum.
Yeah,
Santos
they
is in the
already did.
scramble.
Yeah, they
He's in the
already did.
scramble and he's wrestling Austin Theory.
No, because they already did
No,
Theory versus Santos last week, which was very weird. But they already no.
I think that's on a Monday night show. But
It's not on
Santos,
SmackDown. I mean, it's
yeah,
not on
but
SummerSlam.
Santos wasn't originally listed in the battle, and he is also does not have a match on the pay per view. So
It was
Santos might be in that.
see. This what happens when you mix up the doggone card. we all assumed that him versus Theory was gonna be on SummerSlam, and I want to say 2 weeks ago they announced that it wasn't. It was gonna
So,
be on the SmackDown before SummerSlam, but I guess they changed that as well. Lord have mercy! Get the 78-year-old crackhead off the freaking
is
creative
Austin Theory
team.
injured or something?
No, they just didn't want to do it because they know it should have been Theory versus LA Knight. But because I love Santos, but Santos versus Theory is not SummerSlam worthy of a match. No offense. They
Ladies
know
and
that.
gentlemen, if you're watching GCW, then you would know right now the match that is up is Masha Slamovich versus Alec Price.
Masha Slamovich.
I'm excited for these G1 predictions, though. I wonder how many I'm getting wrong, though, because I'm for this set of predictions, I'm the least confident I've been so far.
How long is that thing? Lord
The
mercy, when this
G1, the G1
August
is a good
13th
2 months.
is
man?
to August 13th. It's pretty much a whole month because it started July 15th to August 13th.
Oh, is it
Sweet
just 1 month?
Lord.
It feels like two.
Dog. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Austin Theory is out. So they might be
I,
setting up the match now.
no. If you didn't see, oh, Lord, Sheamus and LA Knight took a weird tumble off the top rope. I don't even know what happened. It just fell. Sheamus tried to catch himself with his leg, but he fell.
Butcher's on top of who's back?
Oh, you're ahead of us. You're ahead of us.
Now everybody's going at it.
Of course. Enough is enough now. Enough is you. Of course. It's not. Why are we all out here if we're not going to go at it?
I'm not digging the long hair on Karrion Cross.
That was Carrie. So Dolores, that was Karrion Cross. You can see, Lord have mercy.
Oh, did you guys not know who that was?
So Dolores asked, I don't know who Butch is on top of. And I was, all right, so I guess they're fine because Sheamus is doing the 10 beats of the battering ram.
Belfry.
That Belfry. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't. We didn't get a better finisher. Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I mean, I don't know what you'd give him though.
Something like so. In my mind, something attitude adjustment ish, where he has to do on top of his back. Maybe a run. Oh, okay, yeah. Have someone on top of his back. He does a running power slam. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before, but yeah, that could be cool. But yeah, that whole DD inverted.
That's Braun Strowman's finisher. That's what you
Where
remember
is
that
Braun?
from.
Where is Braun Strowman? Is he hurt? So I was like, you go on YouTube and they just you hit one thing, they give you a bunch of suggestions. I was going through Ricochet, they're like, Ricochet. The show, I didn't even know. I missed it. I don't know how. I guess last Christmas when they were the bearded baldies.
Last Christmas.
Give you my heart. uh, they were doing a match and he was down and out and what's his name? Braun got mistletoe and his fiance kissed him and he got all jacked up. And then that's when I'm like, where did Bronson Reed go? They were a tag team, they were fun, and then all this. Okay, I want to say he was definitely in the Royal Rumble in January, but did he get hurt? Speak of the high flyer.
I'm thinking of other songs, and like I can't think of anything else that's like super big. Like Metalingus for Edge and Slow Chemical for Kane. Like those are iconic to them, but
Yeah.
like those aren't like well-known bands, well-known songs like what I have previously mentioned.
I
They're no
I'm
Metallica, they're no Pantera, they're no Jimi Hendrix.
yeah.
They're just not.
I'm so glad that Judgment Day kept the original song, but like so like okay, got two. Because number one, it's
And
a banger.
everybody's got their own unique flair to it.
But when they're all together, that is
No,
a
no, no,
banger.
no. When they're all individual, like
But yeah,
it,
yeah.
it
But
has
when they're
that,
all
but it's a remix towards them.
yeah, yeah. Oh no, no, no! I love all of their remixes. I want to know who exactly did them because Sweet Lord Moses. I love their original ones, and I wanted them to keep it. But when they are together, they do the whole "If you believe." I'm glad they kept that when they all come together, when they all are out together, because that is the banker. He's
Z Fold 5, huh?
reach the other side.
Congrats to Samsung. That is probably the coolest phone I've ever seen.
I think I'm looking at it now. Flip slash a mini iPad. I'm not like so. I don't have this is personally me. I don't have a Samsung watch, right? So I need the phone to be portable where if I'm walking, it's not gonna feel hard. It's not gonna feel heavy. So maybe if I had the watch, I feel different.
Well, I don't think it would feel heavy because it's not a tablet. It's a phone that unfolds.
Yeah,
Like
but
when it's
like
while it look in the phone form, it didn't seem to be any thicker than what my phone is.
so people actually use it to have the barcode. Excuse me, to go into the movies. It's like I said, it's not as so when it's folded, it's smaller than this, but when it unfolds, it's not double the size, but like a little bit thick, a little bit wider. It's like I don't know. Maybe I'm just overdoing it. Maybe I'm just over analyzing it. I wanted to flip phone so bad. When it came back out, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get into, but no, they're the people tripping because I'm like, okay, in my mind, right? If the model is 2 years older, it should be cheaper, right? The flip phone came out in 2021, 2022 at best. So why is it the same price as your newer phone? That makes no, huh?
Oh, John Cena did a movie with Jackie Chan. First time hearing
Net,
about it.
Netflix.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh, you should. Well,
No.
more so because they have some really good movies. Like show wise, it's decent, but movie wise, it got a couple of them that I'm about to watch.
I have Peacock, Hulu, Disney Plus.
And like that's the thing, right? I was
I
looking,
use
I was
my
trying
I use somebody else's HBO.
to, but like I was trying to look for a movie that was like that came from 1990 something, and I couldn't find it. And they're like, "You gotta get this." I'm like, "I'm not getting that one more app. This old behind movie should be on my top three on my top three streaming services. What a freak! Can I not find this freaking movie? That is stupid."
Cobblestone.
I used to have Amazon Prime, and I'll get it again once Henry Cavill's Warhammer series, whatever he's doing, comes out.
Mm.
I'll go ahead and shovel out the $120 for a year of Prime again.
That's what. Thank you for saying that. I wanted to ask you. So Samoa Joe's new movie is called Twisted Metal. It's based off a game. Is
Peacock.
no, how popular is the game?
It was one of the biggest PlayStation hits back in the day,
Like what, 80s, 90s? What? Talk to me.
like 2001, I think.
Okay, maybe that's why I didn't know about it. Like it looks really gory. It looks
It
really
it was like the first game on the PS2.
okay. Cause like I watched Samoa Joe did an interview about it because he's playing the clown face man. Don't know what his name is, but he was like when he was trying to explain to his
I
friends
believe
what
it's Sweet Tooth.
I think it's Sweet Tooth. He like when he was trying to explain to his friends, they're like, "What you doing?" And he said, "Sweet Tooth." Like, oh, get it. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. I've never heard of it, but more power to you. Hopefully, it's a success.
He's the body. He's not the voice.
The dude, I love who's the voice. The dude who played Lego
Will
Batman.
Arnett. Yeah, Lego Batman.
He has the best voice. He has the best voice. Yes, he does. Back to
So
wrestling. Oh, go
Samoa
ahead.
Joe's body with Will Arnett's voice.
Yes. And looking at it, it's like even though it's the body, it doesn't look like Samoa. Like, and maybe because, but still, no, it looks like Samoa Joe. I only saw clips of it. It's like, back to wrestling. Why the freak do they have this promo video for Brock and Co?
I could not care less.
This did not deserve an emotional themed promo video. It did this feud did not deserve that. It didn't.
Like the thing is like, what are they feuding over?
They've never I wish someone would have said, okay, at some point in time, you have to tell us why Brock beat up Cody.
I mean, Cody said his theory to it, but like Brock never admitted to it. That he's jealous that the main event of WrestleMania went to Cody.
Okay,
It,
okay. And you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. I hate
but he
Brock.
won the Rumble. Like, what do you expect? He won the Rumble. You win the Rumble, you get the main event.
You know what? I hate Brock. I hate Brock. And you know what? My hate is justified. I was watching Survival. What is it? What was it on Parts Unknown? Survival something. It's new. It's new game they play where they have to rattle off either the main event or chronological order. What is it? Survival series? Is it called Survival? Is it Survival series? Period. Come on here. I'm going to rant, and the rant needs to be the rant needs to be solid. One moment here. Now I'm coming. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Oh yeah, it's called Survival Series on Parts Unknown. I love it. It's a good time. They were doing the main events of SummerSlam in chronological order from 2022 to the first one, right? Why? On God's green earth, that from 2022 to literally 2014 was Brock Lesnar the main freaking event. Maybe I blocked it out, but I'm like, y'all are kidding me right now. Are y'all serious? 2022 Brock versus Roman. 2021 Brock versus Roman. 2020 it was okay. They took a break because it was pandemic era. It was Roman versus not Roman. Sorry. It was Bray versus Braun. Then it was 2019 Brock. 2018 Brock.
Versus Seth.
I'm like, y'all are not. Y'all are messing with me. Y'all are messing with me. Y'all, this is not real life. This is not. You cannot tell me this dude. Besides one main event, which was pandemic era, wasn't the freaking main event.
Yeah, during the pandemic era when he wasn't working because there's no fans.
But y'all want me to keep the same energy about Triple H's booking than Vince's booking. No! The energy is not the same. It literally was Brock from 2014 to 2020. Where they do that at? Tell me, Sammy, where they do that at?
I have no answer for you. He also beat the Undertaker streak. He squashed Super Cena. Like,
Like, it was him versus Roman like 3 times, and then it was him versus Cena twice, and then it was him versus Taker, and then it was him versus Triple H. I'm like, this is not. Y'all are playing with my emotions and my mental state, which is not good. That's not a healthy thing to do.
and let's look at the cold hard facts. He's put over 3 dudes.
Oh my god, like, bruh,
Roman Reigns,
and you really didn't put him over. It really wasn't until last year where they had the false count anywhere. I want to call the trailer the tractor match so bad. I'm pretty sure it's called No Holds Barred or DQ. No DQ.
Seth Rollins,
Him versus Seth Rollins. It was like, are you? My head hurts. This is dumb. Make this stop. Y'all are now.
and Drew McIntyre.
Like, this is y'all are lying to me. Y'all are lying. Stop the lies. I'm so serious.
Which was the main event of Mania.
Like, okay, no, I'm a story person. I have grown. I will say it time and time again. I have grown to love the in-ring work, but I need a story. What the freak is the story that has Brock Lesnar in the main event like that? That's insane.
The story is he was the heavyweight champion in the UFC.
That ain't okay. I'm not okay. Just because I didn't watch it doesn't mean everyone wasn't watching it. I'm pretty sure that a nice amount of people were watching it, but who gives a crap? It's like, and then the UFC. Ooh, oh, I saw drizzle on the pizza, but it was garlic. I'm like, okay, I could have done myself. Like,
I made dinner, and
huh?
I haven't eaten it. It's sitting on my stove.
I saw the plate on your table. What did you make?
Oh, that was on my counter.
But what'd you make though?
Baked chicken.
Oh, nice. With what sides, please?
No sides. My side is beer.
You gotta make no mashed potatoes, no macaroni, no greens, nothing.
I shoved it in the oven, went to the bathroom, and got ready for stream.
A bed of rice, 10-minute rice, real quick.
I had rice for lunch.
I mean, your preference, but yeah, put the thing together with the rice.
No. I already ate my rice. I had it for lunch.
Oh, yeah, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what kind
I
of
had
rice
rice,
did you have?
noodles, and adobo.
What kind of rice did you have?
Steamed white rice.
Oh, okay. When you said you had it for lunch, my mind went to fried, chicken fried rice or shrimp fried rice. That's what my mind went to. That's why I asked.
But I had it with noodles and adobo.
What's adobo?
Meat
Ooh, okay,
cooked in sauce.
Don't say it like that, Sammy. No, I don't know what adobo is. My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't know how to describe it.
Your tone did. You had a tone. This adobo is meat with sauce. How did she not? That's how I heard it. That's how I heard it. That's how you said it.
Well, I was thinking, like, how do I describe this sauce? And I don't have any idea how to describe the sauce. So.
Is it from a Chinese place?
Filipino.
Okay. Is it a spicy brown?
It's brown, but I wouldn't call it spicy.
Okay, savory, savory. Is it garlicky?
Yes. No.
No.
Sort of earthy.
Ooh, okay. So herby? Is it herby? I don't.
It's sort of like gravy to me.
I like it. You can't go wrong with gravy, baby. Sorry. Back to wrestling.
I've never looked into how the sauce was made. All I know is it tastes good and I like to eat it.
Hey, I like most takeout stuff. I'm not going to try to do it at home, so I don't care how. Just to,
I tried to Google it, but my tablet is down, so I'm using my phone to do the stream.
I got you.
I can't check my messages. I can't Google anything.
I am. What's that? What's up, wise man? I'm using my niece's stream. I am going to buy my own tablet. The next time I get paid, I'm going to get the Samsung Lite. It's only $200. It should do the job. But as of right now, baby girl just gonna have to let me use her tablet on Tuesdays and Fridays. California love. That was good, man.
I don't know what's my favorite. Like all of these are pretty good.
The beers? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Ah! But just doing the finger thing. Why? What? Ah!
I mean, I can easily tell you what my top 5 favorite beers are.
Rattle them off.
Sapporo, Modelo, Banquet, High Life, and Blue Moon.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to wrestling real quick. I'm gonna go back to you. So we have after Sheamus versus LA Knight, it was a brawl. Backstage it was a brawl. And don't really know how it seemed as though Bush was like, match now, but he didn't say it. So then him and Holland left and the OC left, and now we're in the ring and he have a match. Back to beer. I have an honest question. Because the only time I drank beer, right, it wasn't appealing to my mouth. When you first drank beer, did it taste good to you?
It didn't taste good until I had Sapporo.
All right, so what's the difference between this the first beer you ever had and Sapporo?
It didn't taste like piss.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not crazy. My dad had duels for dinner one time, right? And so my mom like, you know what? It's non-alcoholic. Let me just taste it. I was so pissed off after that first sip. Like, what is this? What is this? It tastes like pee. And then my mom was like, it's non-alcoholic too. So what's the point? You're just tasting piss for no
My dad would.
piss for no good reason.
My dad would drink those.
Duels.
O'Doul's, yeah. I don't think I've ever tried one.
I get, like you said, like I said, it tastes like piss, so I guess it's beer related, but you don't want to get drunk. Okay, cool. Don't know why would you want that flavor in your mouth, but sure. I see people using it for cooking. I know, beer flavored cheese, beer flavored chicken. I get that, but just a drink. We went to, I think I told y'all, Savannah, July 8th, right, for a food tasting, right? We went to, it was not a beer company, a beer company that had side dishes, and he was rambling on about this beer. It was a white clove instead of dark clove, and then when I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll try this. I'm like, no, it tastes. I don't get. We like with a citrus. Hey, spicy one, what's up, baby? Oh no, OC versus Brawling Brutes. Really don't know who's gonna win, which I do like. But yeah, I'm like, it did taste better, but I'm a sweet person. It no matter, like, it has to taste good. It has to be sweet for me, alcoholic wise.
So trying these 3 side by side, I think Banquet might be my favorite.
I never heard of Banquet.
It's Coors,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
not light, but full flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't do light beer. I accidentally bought light beer though. I wasn't checking.
Yeah.
I grabbed the case of Modelo, and then as soon as I paid for it, I was like, oh,
You
this
could
is
just.
light.
I'm pretty sure you go to the counter and would let you exchange it.
It's fine. Not a big deal.
You've tasted
I've
it,
never
so
tried it before. I'll try it out, see how I like Modelo Light.
you haven't tried it yet.
No, it's in the
Oh,
fridge. I'll drink it after my regular ones are gone.
okay, good strategy. It's like best, food and drink have to be at the right temperature before you taste it. Anything new, like you have to drink, like if you have a cold drink, so then I can have the actual, full experience. Know if I really like it or if it really sucks.
Well, I got so many, and it's not like I drink a lot of beer. So like, I I saw the cases. I was like, all right, I'll get one of each. That'll definitely last me until next week for my birthday. And also, if I have any guests that want to drink beer, I have plenty of them for them too. But in all honesty, if nobody shows up to drink this beer, I'm probably gonna have enough to last me a month.
Are you having a party?
Oh, I mean, people are welcome to come to my house if they want to.
Who are these people? Because certain people, you get an invitation, they're coming, they're going to bring 2 or 3 more, and it's going to be a party.
Oh, that's fine by me. I live with an open door policy. Everyone's welcome.
No, but what I'm saying, like their expectations of, I just bought some people. Why are there 20 people in my house?
Listen, I got beer on stock and I keep chips in the pantry.
Mm, I love chips. If you don't like chips, I don't like you. I'm sorry.
I mean, I also got alternatives to chips. I got like Cheez-Its and Triscuits and
Mm,
because not everybody does do chips, so I do have alternatives.
like chip cheeses are that chip or that food is
They're
so good,
crackers.
but like when you haven't had it in a while, you come back to it. It's like, oh yeah, these are good. So back to who are these people? It's happening! It's happening! It's happening!
Hurt Profits.
It's happening! Dawkins has a suit on! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
Dawkins has a suit on. I was not expecting Dawkins to ever wear a suit.
That's why I didn't know who they were. I'm like, okay, who are these people? It's happening! It's happening! Okay, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. I like it though. I like it though. Before they came into the ring though, it was a pretty good match. Butch never throws a stinker, but it was a pretty good match. But yeah, we can do it though. We can do it. Straighten that tie, boy. Straighten that
But it's looking like we could be getting Hurt Profits versus OC.
They beat up everybody, so it could be Hurt
And
Profits versus OC or Hurt Profits versus Brawling Brutes.
and the thing that makes me think is, oh well, the logical conclusion would be AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley. But there's a problem with that.
What?
Those are the two dudes who haven't faced Roman and lost yet.
Let's go! Let's go! Did her business ever have a theme song when it came out together, or was it just Bobby Lashley's theme song?
I can't remember.
My mom, because I was like, after that, I should have heard boom, 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 boom,
You got to remember half the time I watch wrestling, it's without volume.
Mm. But when it even, oh, come on.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna grab my food while Charlotte's on my TV. Hold the fort down, will you?
What? Why? Lord, yeah. No, I don't like that. It's weird. All right, so now we're having a promo. Charlotte is on a yacht with a bikini. Don't know why. Romeo somewhere going crazy. I mean, it's summertime, so I guess it's summer-ish.
Ladies and gentlemen, on GCW, Commander versus Joey Janela.
Ooh, that's nice. Oh Lord, don't do this to us! Charlotte is doing her promo, and she was like the 15th time. She is a Triple H girl, and they are trying to break Rick's streak. Don't do it this year. Don't do it right now, though. Don't do it against Asuka. It's stupid. But it's every check. That's the thing about Charlotte matches. Like, when she was going to get Rhea Ripley, it was like, that's what made the match good. Because that little hint of doubt, they could very well put the belt back on this chick. And that scared the crap out of everybody. So every near fall, like, no! All right, side note, we're going to get into it because, it's topic of the month, really. That's why they're like, WE do better too. Yes and no about the women's division on WWE. I get it. I get it. Becky not on SummerSlam is, I'm not gonna say a travesty, but boo. But let's roll it back. Trish isn't that good in the ring like that. No offense. They're talking about, well, the Saudi match was decent at best. It was That's what it was. And then like Rhea versus Raquel is, I want to know more because I could have sworn that Rhea was still hurt. But I'm not sure anymore because they're like, she liked to tweet about book the women division better. And it's like, oh, okay, so maybe she's not hurt. Maybe she want to be on the card. That's a different story. But you have two great women matches, is what I'm trying to get at. You have Shayna versus Ronda. And that promo Monday, whoo, that sold the crap like Don King, baby. I am all here for it. They look the best with the muscle cars, I have to say. Like, everyone looked decent with the Detroit muscle car thing. But they look the best. They look the baddest chicks on the car, especially Shayna. And then you have the triple threat, which is Charlotte, Bianca, and Asuka, which is that is a banger of a match. So, yes, they can do better, but you can't put them side by side with AEW. You can't. You have those two great matches at SummerSlam, right? I'm sorry, you can't. Yeah, I know y'all wanted to be even. It's not. It's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the sticker.
Did she take herself out? Oh. All right, so we're still on commercial.
I'm gonna be real right now.
Talk to me.
Trish ain't no Gail Kim.
Baby boy. Did you have to say it? It's like for the people like who really thinks she is right. I remember when she first came to WWE and they put the belt on her. I remember that run, and she was a boss, cool chick, right? But it's all about pushing people too soon and whatnot, and they didn't let her stay on top, whatever. But her run in TNA, it's like so. I come to this realization, right? Yes, people want to be, you know, when they're kids, I'm pretty sure most kids are like, I want to go to WWE and wrestle. But I'm not, at this point in time, I'm not negating people's past, right? Like AJ Styles, I would have loved for him to be bigger than what he is at WWE. Don't know why. They're not, don't know why they didn't push him. He did but he should be, way on top of the totem pole, in my opinion. But he could have gone to the Hall of Fame on his TNA run by itself. Period. Samoa Joe, same thing. I'm not like I wouldn't negate their run, right? But what I'm saying is, wrestlers out there, if you're doing it, you're making an honest living. You don't have to get WWE. You don't have to get WWE. Your work is valued, babies. That's all I'm saying. Paul Heyman's in the ring. They said they're going to do the Travel Compact. I'm not sure if they're going to do a promo or whatever. I didn't think it would be this soon. So what's the end of the show?
LA Knight stated that he took a pay cut going to NXT.
I saw that, and that's another side of the coin, right? It is one thing where it's like I love where I'm at, but also if you feel as though you've done all you can, that's how people leave, right? Like with LA Knight,
Hmm.
yeah. What else was he gonna do in TNA? He's with
Well,
he's injured,
NWA,
huh?
NWA.
NWA or I'm sorry, Impact or EC3. What else was he gonna do in Impact? So I get that. So it's like either the company grows and you get more people, but in that era,
Well,
that wouldn't happen.
EC3 started off in WWE.
Yeah, but like I said, respect your career no matter where you are. When he was Dixie, when he came into Impact as Dixie Carter's nephew, he did his thing. He did his thing, and that is a good. And he had a great career in Impact before I stopped watching because I didn't have access. I didn't have Axel TV, Axe TV. Did you watch Roman on First Take? I want to say either Monday or Tuesday.
I don't think so, no.
It was a good interview. I loved it. They were fully in character, but what's his name? Lord have mercy. Roman was a football player. It was a good time. Then they had Roman make a list of who was going to be in a top contender of Super Bowl, and Paul's just there like, what are we doing? I'm here to promote wrestling. We're talking about football. And then the dude on the side try to go for Paul's, talking about looking like a penguin. And of course, he can't do that. Don't know if you know who Paul Heyman is or not, but Paul ain't taking that, right? And so it was a good time. Okay, so I didn't hear Paul per se, but I'm pretty sure it basically he's introducing a video package of Samoan heritage and why Tribal Combat is going to be the thing it is for SummerSlam. Oh look, okay. Oh, I love this. I love that. Oh my! So they have all these. They have the Samoan family looking like
AI
a jack,
generated. Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, AI generated
But
Anowai family. Yeah.
I like. Now I need a Samoan video game, or those in the next WWE game. I don't know, College Trouble Combat, and have people hulk up like that. I want to see those characters in some kind of video game.
I think AI is getting a little too good.
Okay, yeah, not AI, a video game. I want to see that character version in a video
But
game.
what that was AI generated.
You think? Like, what
Oh,
you
that
mean?
was definitely AI generated. Yeah.
Like design, like the graphics.
Where it was showing the whole family. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was all AI generated.
that looks so cool. Now I want someone to draw that. See. Okay, you got one day. After the tribal combat thing, I need to see more than Roman's daddy as a tribal elder. Okay? There is a bunch of Samoans that are over 40 that aren't dead. Alright? I need the elders to be more than Roman's daddy and half daddy. Okay? If Rikishi is not a part of the elders, and whatever next segment comes along with this little red leg, I'm gonna put him in the throat. Paul just said, Jay ain't gonna be the tribal chief. Put your behind up. You do whatever you want to.
Yeah, bring the third gens in. I'm with you on that. Like, yeah, all respect to the second gen, but bring the third gens in. Let's see Rikishi.
It's nothing. I need to see Rikishi. I don't understand why we haven't seen him yet. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, because they're holding it close to the vest, it's going to be a big moment.
Is Roman the youngest of the third gen?
Wait, when you say third gen, who's in the third generation?
Rikishi.
Oh, Roman is actually considered part of that generation?
Yeah.
I thought I would have paired him with. So what were the Usos?
Also, The Rock is in the third generation.
And are the Usos part of the third generation?
Fourth.
Really?
They're Rikishi's sons.
Okay, so technically that's why. Okay, but they're part of the same age. So yeah, so how you stated it, he probably is. And last but not least, come on now, Roman. There's an actor's strike.
Alpha and Sika are second gen.
Who?
Alpha and Sika, they're second gen.
Okay.
Peter Maivia, he was first gen.
And that's another thing, right? All this testosterone. Why is not Adamine being the tribal chief or head of the table? You have to call her the tribal chief, but I thought she goes to every event. Why is she the head of the table? See, misogynistic crackheads.
What are you talking about?
Why isn't Ada Maivia a part of this heritage? Huh? She's the oldest, like you said. Peter Maivia is first gen. She is his daughter. So why isn't she in charge? Because Peter is gone. She was the princess, so she should be the tribal chief.
Well, that'd put her in the same generation as Alpha, Sika, and the Usos' grandma. And
what I'm saying is,
there's another kid too, but I can't remember the name of the other kid. Okay.
What I'm saying is, it better not be just Roman's daddy and half daddy putting that lay on him. I better see her. I had a good idea for a sign. If I ever go, if I want to go to a wrestling event, I don't know why I haven't gone to it yet, but I was gonna. The sign was the sign said, "Roman, I'm telling your auntie." I want to make that sign so bad. Yeah, this isn't close in the show. This is the middle of the show. I'm very intrigued, especially the go home show for SummerSlam.
But yeah, that family tree goes pretty wide.
Like all I'm saying is, it better be just
How
Roman's
many
dad
kids
and
does
happy ever
Dwayne
after.
have?
Huh?
How many kids does Dwayne have?
Only three. His daughter, the Pebble, who is in NXT, and he has two little girls with his new wife. That's so cute. She don't know her daddy is the dude from Moana. It's like, how you not? Like he was singing the song, and I think she was doing the double take between him and the TV. Like, hmm, hmm,
Uh with the new wife?
yeah, yeah,
'Cause, like you said daughter, so like my first thought was the Pebble. Yeah.
yeah.
I
The
was just
Pebbles
thinking,
with the
wouldn't
the
she have
Pebbles
been
with
like 12 when that movie came out? How would she not know it was him?
no. So he has two. He has two little girls with a new wife.
Hmm.
So the baby was around 4. I want to say.
Such a good movie. And when you take in how old his daughter would have been at that time, it makes total sense why he would have been so happy to do that movie.
Right? Screw Moana though. Screw Moana. It keeps making my niece cry. Screw Moana. The whole grandmama dying, and then her grandmama died, so she cried. I'm like, what you doing? Like, you bury my grandma? You know what? Turn us off. Turn us off right now.
I love Moana. One of the best Disney movies with the princess to it.
No, like, I'm playing. It's a good movie, but you don't expect that to bring it out. Those emotions to bring out the emotions. Like, oh my, her grandma's gonna stay with her. Whatever. Shut up. It's fine.
I mean, most of those movies are really old, so they just don't hit the same anymore.
No, they still hit. They like with her, right? Tangle. What's the name? The Ice Princess. Let it. What's the name?
Frozen.
Huh? Frozen. Real life. I wanted to call it Let It Go so badly. Frozen was cool, but she actually loves Tangled more than Frozen. I'm like, yep, that was a good banger.
That's
And
still
then
new stuff. I'm saying that the old stuff doesn't hit the same anymore.
when you say old, how old you go? How old you
Sleeping
go back?
Beauty.
Nope. Those are say what you want. I will watch Beauty and the Beast right now. I was
Oh,
huh?
Beauty and the Beast is another story. Beauty and the Beast was like just 30 years ago.
Then what you talking about?
I'm talking about the movies that were made like 60 years ago.
Oh, okay. So here's my take on Disney movies. Right? They look
Like Beauty and the Beast is in the same category as like
Little
The
Mermaid
Little Mermaid.
and Aladdin. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, uh, people are like Disney princesses were so ditzy. No, they weren't. The only argument of a real ditzy princess that had no story was Snow White. I'm like, someone explain to me this story. She wasn't even that cute, but the queen is jealous because the mirror said she was cute, and then she's in the house of dwarves. It's like, what is this story? That one I can't justify. I don't know why that was. I don't know why Disney that's a Disney princess, but everything else had a good story to it, in my opinion. Like Beauty and the Beast, when he was trying to slay the dragon, that they did a biblical thing. Oh, put on the sword of the spirit, the whole armor of God. I'm like, yes, I feel that. And then what was it?
You didn't find Sleeping Beauty ditzy?
Like I said, when the prince went up against the dragon, it was a whole biblical version of that I loved, right? So I was cool with that. Cinderella, no, Cinderella. The more of that story was Be calm, be patient. Don't let these crackheads change your attitude. You're gonna get what's yours. That was more of that story. Beauty and the
The
Beast. She
a
tamed the
big thing
beast
is
with her
back then
kindness.
it was the side characters that carried the movie.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I would. Yeah, I can concur with that. But it wasn't like it was actually at least a story to it. You know what I'm saying? Snow White. I'm like that's some ditzy. That's some real ditzy stupidness. There's no. What's the moral of that story? There is no moral of that story. She was cute, and then a bunch of dudes that she was living with killed the queen. Like, that's the only one that didn't have a story. So I can go to bat on all the Disney princesses besides that one. Oh, God, go ahead, Daddy. So this is a good match coming up. I wish it's Cameron Grimes versus Theory. Why didn't they promote this? Boo! Get this belt off this boy. Like, Lord have this reign sucks. What are we doing? Triple H, I know you feel guilty for how the Money in the Bank thing went down, but forgive yourself and let it go and get the belt off of this boy, please.
Let it go. You brought it back. You brought it back.
I wasn't even trying to. I wasn't even trying to.
Yeah, so like I got the two nieces. So with the older one, it was Princess and the Frog. With the younger one, it was Frozen.
Princess and the Frog. I got opinions. I got it's like it was a good movie, but I got opinions. And my it's like why the Princess and the Frog we in a swamp? You know, this New Orleans is okay. Like why couldn't it just be magic? Now I gotta be voodoo with the black princess. You know, and then after she married the prince, oh, I'm still going back to work. Look here, okay? We don't want to struggle all our lives. I
Like
know she was doing it for her daddy, but can she at least have the castle and the restaurant? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, she a princess, but now she still gotta work in the back. I'm like, no. Can y'all at least give her a castle too? I don't
like I remember Thanksgiving with the in-laws, like 20 years ago, I think.
Okay.
And the kids were watching Princess and the Frog, and like the adults were all for it because it keeps the kids preoccupied. It's better to let them watch TV than have to deal with the kids
Oh,
acting crazy.
thank you. Oh, bad. No. The the
But
Disney
like I had
movies.
never heard of the movie before, never seen it, and like I got pulled in. I was like, oh, it's a cute movie, all right.
Like I said, it's a nice story, but you could have gave her a castle too. I'm just I'm just saying. And then have a back business with it. I have a castle and I got a back end business. I'm about to.
Yeah, none of the other princesses knew how to hustle.
Man, see, no. Let her hustle, but give me my dang castle too. That's all I'm saying. But no, I can't wait to see because like they're doing they're replacing not a small world, but what is it?
It's a small world after all.
Like
It's
Not Small World. Not Small World. They're replacing a ride on Disneyland, and they're doing a what is? Oh Lord! It used to have crows. Magic Mountain. I think it's Magic Mountain, and they're gonna make Magic Mountain into the Princess and the Frog Mountain. I'm like, I would like to see how that turns out.
Everyone wants to ride Magic Mountain. Woo! Sorry.
Oh my All
I
right.
hear Magic Mountain, I think Ric Flair.
Ever watching wrestling? You should. Okay, I need Cameron to grow his beard back and get his top hat back. I don't know what we doing. Why we deviated from the Ted DiBiase he was rich thing? I'm like, why we deviated from that? That was a good character.
Because Vince didn't come up with the idea.
Nope. You know, cause like I'm pretty sure he was like, he's good. He need to be cleaned up a little bit. Why? Like Cameron's good. I don't need him to be the next generic dude. Oh! Dang on it, Cameron! Push him in the center. Do it again, baby. Do it again. Stay on him.
You know, I think that Disney princesses would be a good way to separate people into age groups.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Disney princess? You know,
No, which one was the one when you were growing up with a kid? Growing up as a kid.
Jasmine was my favorite, but technically Nala was that chick. She was the lion princess. Don't do that.
Well, yeah. That period in the '90s, though, like it's difficult to say who it was because like you had Belle, you had Little Mermaid, you had
Mulan.
Jasmine.
Those,
Mulan came out when I was like 6, though.
so the '90s, like it has two parts, right? Where it was Aladdin. Sorry, Aladdin. Yep, Jasmine. Little
If
Mermaid.
Mulan came out in the '90s, it was like '99.
But still, no, it wasn't. I was in '97. I'm gonna check it, but I'm pretty sure that's '97.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check real quick.
I suppose it could have came out when I was 4.
Mulan, come on. Yeah, 1998. Come on, baby. Okay, I like it. I like the match. I like it. But yeah, like it's early '90s and late '90s, and this goes with any list. It feels like the '90s is the vibe. Like,
can you tell me when Aladdin came out?
Oh, Aladdin came out in 1993.
93?
Yeah. And the thing about it was, it came out in 1993, right? But the VHS came out 2 years later, so that's why it's still in my age group. I was 3. I didn't go to the movies to watch it, but at home, it was on repeat. That doll was still in Walmart. Oh,
yeah. And so for me, it would have came out when I was like 2. So it's been there my entire life.
Right? It's like I said, the whole when it gets off of movies and goes to VHS, it was like 4 years. So it was still around your age group. It was still the boom era of the sales and how people were watching it.
I just remembered a few weeks back, one of my sisters lodged a complaint to me. Do you know how many times we had to watch The Lion King because of you? I had to come back up. You know how many times I had to watch Grease because of you?
Thank you. Don't do that. Hey. Because Lion King was that movie. It's the best Disney movie ever. I did not watch the one that they just remade because y'all don't go remember my childhood like that.
It had Beyonce in it.
You're not gonna ruin my childhood like that. Beyonce cannot act. I don't know why she was Nyla, and they gave her more words than the original movie, which is boo.
Did you like Austin Powers Goldmember?
It was alright, but she was trying to be ooh. They got Oscar like in this cage match. I like it. I like it a lot. Crazy cage fighter lady, but like yeah, gold member. You know, just be an overhyped Foxy Cleopatra, Foxy Brown chick. Yeah, it's fun. But my childhood as Nyla, no. And then I heard they took out. God, like I said, I didn't watch it. They took out the Scar song. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Why would you do that? Who like that? Be prepared was that song. Side note, when you're a kid, you don't you miss jokes, right? So I like you, I ran Lion King into the ground. But I want to say it was 2021, 2022. It came on Freeform, right? And I'm watching it. I finally hear the joke where Nala is trying to catch Pumbaa, and like, she's gonna eat me. And then Timon is trying to get him out of the tree hole. And so I swear on the Bible, I did not hear this. Jesus, how many times do I have to say your wait.
What?
The joke, Timon was like, Jesus, how many times do I have to say your wait. Rewind that. I never heard that. I have hand the Bible. I did not hear that joke when I was little. I passed out laughing. I'm like, rewind that again? He did not say that was not even. Is this the original tape?
Yeah, Disney movies were built different back in the day.
I have to save your.
Oh, another favorite of mine, Oliver and Company.
Okay. So I am. I'm trying to break it down because this is you're getting me hyped on all the good things. During my job, right? I'm in the box office usually. When I'm in the box office, I can be on my phone. If it's a slow day, I go off on countdowns. They had this countdown of the 20 greatest Disney opening songs that hit, and they did Once Upon a Time in New York City. I'm like, yes. Why is this not top 10? This opening song hit hard. The dog you scare. Keep your dreams alive. Eat dreams out of still how the strong survive. Once upon a time in New York. I was like, yes. Why is this not top 10?
Hey, Dolores.
You might need to do her in Discord. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going on break. I'll be back in like 5.
No. Wait.
Okay.
I've been holding it. I've been holding it in since 8 o'clock. Let me pee first, and then you go on break.
I right now on WWE World Commercial on GCW, they're setting up for the rejects of John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley versus the Second Gear Crew, which is one called Manders and Mace Warner. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Workers Wrestling Network. We're here today. Right now, we're doing SmackDown in GCW. All the matches that are big are on the big ticker for our SmackDown. And as you see scrolling at the bottom are the GCW. Uh, Hi, Hassan. I've been in the comments. I'm writing out the GCW matches and give you play by play in the comments. Um, so yeah, it says workout wrestling at my basement. Um, so here come the second gear crew, one called Manders and Mace Warner. Ladies and gentlemen, they're showing a package on WWE with Kid Rock talking about this tomorrow, which we will be doing a watch along for. So make sure you're there here. Right now, we're having the Waller effect. The Grayson Waller effect. That is what is on now, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Grayson Waller effect. We're trying to see who's on the Grayson Waller effect. Wait and see. Right now, he's just talking live streaming. And the rejects. We have the rejects, ladies and gentlemen, coming out. John Wayne Murdoch and uh, Reed Bentley. Right now on the Grayson Waller effect, ladies and gentlemen, we have Io Sky and Bailey.
I tried to mute myself.
All right.
Didn't quite work. Sorry, viewers.
Ladies and gentlemen on GCW, they're getting ready for that match. We have doors, glass pane doors, chairs. So, yeah, for a doozy. Now Bailey is spooked and she's leaving EO while Grayson is laughing. Uh, on GCW, they are fighting it out. Seems like four country men just having a whipping match. Now they're out in the crowd, which the crowd is very small. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you see me say that they're fighting in the crowd, I mean like they flip out of the ring and they right in somebody's lap.
A whooping match.
Oh, and now they're fighting in the arcade, like a little arcade in the venue they're at. So they're near the arcade, fighting at the top of the stairs. Somebody has now just taken someone's beer, drank it, and now they're punching John Wayne Murdoch in the head, taking everybody's beer, drinking and taking everybody's beer. Now back in the ring, Bailey is nervous because she knows Shotzi is behind her. Shotzi with the new look. I love Shotzi, especially because, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand, Shotzi's new look came because her sister is battling cancer, and she wanted to do that in solidarity with her. So that was why her character shaved her head. But I really love that she did it and that she incorporated it in her story to kind of make it like you don't own me, it's just hair. And again, it proves that up. And now Zelina comes out in the TCB. Ah,
Well, you're ahead of me.
there you go.
Hey,
Hey,
good. You're
Auntie, how you
ahead. You're
doing?
ahead. Shotzi looks good though. Like
She
no,
does.
like hey, unpopular opinion or unpopular, people don't want to say it. Rocking the bald head is
Yeah,
hard as hell. You like it's really hard. You don't know, especially you don't know the shape, how your head look when you do it, but it looks good
yeah,
on her.
yeah.
Okay, okay, I like it. I like it. Don't know, but you do have to explain why Selena and Shotzi are together. But please, once you do, I can rock with it.
I think they both have the same common goal that they're trying to eliminate the tag team.
Okay. Oh, are we getting
Yeah, that's
cool?
the next match.
All right, cool. Hey, Peyton, you're new. Welcome to the Workhorse family. All right, so
Hi,
no.
Peyton. How are you doing?
Mhm.
Let us know. What are you watching? Right now, I'm watching GCW and SmackDown. Um, it's me and Anika right now. Once Sammy come back, I'll go down in the comments. So,
Mhm.
and I am subscribing, going one by one, telling you about GCW in the comments. So if you missed something, go back and look in the comments. Um, so
So they showed the commercial for Heels. Have you seen it? Season one or
I
two?
see. I seen some of season one. I didn't finish it, so I have to go back and finish it. I heard it was the rest of it was good. I'm kind of like if you don't grab and suck my attention in like the first couple of episodes, I'm just like, oh, whatever.
I like I said, I'm a scheduler when it comes to my TV. I don't deviate. Y'all ain't gonna get me hooked on this. Y'all not gonna get me hooked on another TV show. I already have too much in my brain.
Ooh, John Wayne Murdoch is busted open in the forehead, and now him and Mance Warner are exchanging headbutts. They're still outside the ring in a small crowd, and now they've set up with the chairs, uh, a barbed wire door and a regular door. And now John Wayne Murdoch has took a metal skew and stabbed it in Mance Warner's hand. Oh no, that wasn't John Wayne Murdoch. Oh, now he's sticking it down his eardrum. Oh,
Ow!
oh, he's sticking his metal stick down his eardrum, ladies and gentlemen.
God.
They're fighting in the crowd, and now one of the not second gear crew, but one of the second gear crew is now trying to slam John Wayne Murdoch into from the second floor balcony into some tables and one table, not table. Well, we say tables here, but they're
Mhm.
just a door between two chairs, and it has barbed wire. And he threw him onto this, and also Matt Warner has caught some skills, which you barbecue with to the face. So now he's pouring blood. So
And I
you
feel like
have a bloody mess, and now the rejects are in the ring, and there are two glass panes, ladies and gentlemen. So you know that's not good for somebody.
mm, I feel like a door
Uh,
is thicker than a table though. Like
yeah, but it's cheaper. Oh, Matt's through one glass pane. They try to pin Mance. One, two. Nope, can't do it. Mance won't give up.
let's go.
He is
So
now biting him in his bloody forehead.
the SmackDown main event is Jay Uso versus Solo Sequoia. I don't. Do we have that yet?
No, we haven't had that. That's the very last match.
That's something you promote.
They did well. They said it was gonna happen.
Like like story wise on TV.
Now they have a glass like door window pane between two chairs, and they're picking Mance up. Ooh, like their version of the 3D through the glass. And on SmackDown, Zelina, I will let Anika tell you because she's behind.
It's Selena Vega versus Io. And right now it's just a good old fashioned brawl. It was a clothesline. Now Selena's on top of Io, dropping in some fist in the corner. Went for a pin. Yeah, a pin. Kicked out. I like it. I like it.
Now Mance is in the chair, getting slapped in the chest by both rejects. At this point, everyone is bloody in this match. And we still got one glass pane left. So up, do it, do it.
Mm-mm. Nice meteor from Selena Vega. She was going for Code Red. Io caught her, gave her a backbreaker to the knee, and now it looks like
Oh, tombstone driver in the glass, but Murdoch can only get a two.
the genius of the sky is going off the top rope. She's getting distracted by Shotzi trying to cut off Bailey's hair.
Ooh.
Bailey, alright, girl, finish this match, win the match. Girl, what's wrong with you?
I just wait till the end because I just got.
Shotzi just like
I
Bailey
know
didn't crawl.
that.
She was doing some kind of crawl on the floor. Like,
This is the first time I could say. This is the first time I could say a match didn't go exactly how I planned it to, but I enjoyed it.
that's GCW in a nutshell.
No, I was talking about the match that's on your end.
Oh, Yeah, cause I really, although in my opinion, Io should be winning matches. You get the vibe that Zelina was gonna win. Don't know why though. But yep, Zelina did a cold red shot, and beat Io for the 1, 2, 3.
Now, SmackDown, we have a Bianca Belair video package.
So I'm not sure how pre-taped this stuff is, but I feel like they saw the Shayna and Ronda promo, and the girls were like, okay, we gotta match this energy and top it, because Charlotte was I love Oscars where she's just in the gym and she's just being a insane clown training fighter, and right now Bianca.
Is Anika gone? Okay. I thought it was me for a second, because normally that was happening when I
I
disappeared.
thought it, I thought it was me.
That was- That's why I was like, I saw you in the corner. I was like, let me click and see if I can bring Sammy up. It is not me. Ladies and gentlemen, still doing back video packages on WWE Smackdown. As you see, we're still in the match on GCW of the Rejects, Reed Bentley and John Wayne Murdoch versus the Second Gear Crew, One Call Manders, and Mance Warner. So,
Uh,
which I think
Eos Feller has been doing pretty good in the G1, punching everybody in the dick.
yep.
Anika's
Ooh,
back.
ooh. Oh, she's back. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I saw her react when I said dick. I'm full screen. What's up, baby?
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back.
Thank you. My niece is friends for calling her. I'm like, hang up, answer the phone, do something quick. I will say this before Raw this week, my attitude was it feels like SummerSlam came up really fast, but now they did the proper hype for it. I'm ready. I'm like, okay, let's Saturday, let's go.
By hype, do you mean half of Raw was all promo packages for the pay per view?
But they're good. They're good though. Like that
But
Shayna and
it was half the show.
it was, but like I said, that's just well. There you go.
Oh,
But like I think we all like the Shayna and Ronda did what it needed to do. Cody and Brock was not gonna say, yeah, it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
yeah, I'm not feeling it at all.
Like, no offense. Let Cody win and then let's move on.
I was hoping it was going to be done with Cody beating Brock twice and just like, okay, we can move on. Nope, Brock got the win and continued on to SummerSlam.
Mm.
Also, it bugs me when they say that there's 4 main events.
I ignore them because that's dumb, and they know that's dumb. There's no such thing.
Like, half the card can't be the main event.
Right? And we all know the top 3 matches. The first, dead in the middle, last. Why are you trying to confuse stuff? Huh? This burger is so good.
Oh, that dead in the middle match. Like, I know what you mean. Like, you got the workhorses that you put in the middle of the show.
Mm-hmm. It's oh, hello, how much? Like
The stole the show match. I know what you mean.
exactly. Top of the head, Taker
It's like
versus Batista.
it wasn't the
Huh?
opener and it wasn't the main event, but man, this match in the middle, it stole the whole freaking show.
Unforgettable. Yes.
AJ has always been really good at being that guy.
I go back to Summers, like, okay, like going to the, like we were saying earlier, why the freak was Brock made eventing all the time. Mostly 2017, it was the three-way between him, Cena, and Dean Ambrose. I still haven't watched it because I was doing something. I'm like, well, I have time. Did not think that was going on first. I'm like, well, it's like, what? What are we doing? Why?
What show was that for?
It was SummerSlam, either 2016 or 2017. It was Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles versus John Cena, and it was the first match. I'm like, what are we doing? Okay,
Well, yeah, it couldn't be the main event. It didn't have Brock Lesnar in it.
but what was the main event, huh? What was it?
Brock Lesnar and someone.
Which was not hyped enough, and they know that. And then it was, I want to say that same year, it was New Day versus Usos as a pre-match. It was like, well, okay, who is setting up this card? Because, and that's probably the only time they stole the show on the pre-show. It's like, all right, okay, bet y'all don't want to be on the actual
Yeah,
card.
that is a big issue with WWE for years and years and years of not treating the tag division like it was worth anything.
Like, cause yeah, I remember because like their rivalry popped off, and it literally was the best thing, one of the best things of 2017. And then the WrestleMania comes along, they add Luke Harper and Redbeard, which was alright, but the match only got, I want to say, 5 minutes or less, and it's like, this rivalry was
I
so good. Why would y'all not make it at least 10 minutes?
I don't know how Vince felt it was okay having $1 billion company and having a worse tag division than TNA.
It was a bunch of worse than, like, even though Hogan and Bishop coming in did damage. Their tag team was way better, and their women's division was way better. Screw give Divas a chance. The chant of better than Divas is why we had the women's revolution.
Yeah, that also applies to the women too. Like TNA should not have had a better women's division than WWE did,
It
but it
did,
did.
hands down. I was watching that women's division, period. And low key,
No, I'm not a big fan of Loki.
I'm eating. No, even though it probably will never happen, I am still hoping for the day I see Gail Kim and AJ Lee in the women's Royal Rumble. I would, Lord have mercy, if I'm on the stream, you will never see me go so hard ever. I want that so bad, man.
I think you got a better chance of getting AJ Lee than you do Gail Kim.
And I understand, but those are like, it was nice having Mickey James in there with Hardcore Country, but oh, if I see Gail Kim, mm,
No one has ever had the cojones that she did. What she did, I don't think anybody else will ever do ever again.
nope.
Just, I'm not feeling this. You know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. Middle
Cause
of the match. Nope. Bye. Peace. I'm done.
it's different when you know you can do better and you've done better, right? She went right
She
up to
knew she
TNA,
had more talent than anybody else in the company,
but you got her
and she
ahead of
knew that
everybody
they'd
else.
never book her that way. And she went to TNA and she proved she was the best women's wrestler, at least in America, but probably the entire world.
I'll say this: Charlotte Flair was watching TNA because, like, half her moveset, I'm like the whole locking the girl's head between your knees and pounding their head into the pavement. You got that from Madison Rain. The whole figure, the figure four off the turn. What do you call it? The corner, the post, turn post. I'm like, oh, that was Gail Kim. Gail Kim came back and did that figure four off the tone purse. I'm like, oh, so you watch TNA. I respect you, but I don't like you. Because no one, like, unless you a true wrestling
Turnbuckle.
fan, you won't know where the move came from.
Ring post?
Ring post. Gail Kim did that first. Like, I respect it because, you know, Impact had a smaller viewing than WWE, but you got that from Gail Kim and Madison Rain.
Speaking of Madison Rain, what do you think about her run so far in AEW?
I wasn't really expecting a lot, you know. I don't know what I was like. My expectations wasn't like past the ceiling. She got hurt, which sucks. I want to say though, she came in as a coach. It's like I'll do a couple of warm up matches to hype someone else up, but my mind never thought, oh, she's here, she's going to beat Britt Baker. You know what I'm saying? My mind never went there for her.
Well, she came in to wrestle Jade, did she not?
She
Yeah, I didn't
wrestled
think she was
Jade.
going to beat Jade.
You really thought so? I didn't think she
I,
definitely
I
was
no, I
going to.
didn't.
Oh yeah,
I
see,
didn't think she was going to beat Jade.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, it's all right. I think she came in more to be a coach and behind the scenes person, which sucks because they're not using her, and she is a talking about the AEW women's division. I think it's frustrating because you have a lot of people to fix it. You have Madison Rain there. You have Serena Deeb there. You have Marie Kanellis Bennett, who was killing it, the women's division in Ring of Honor. Like, you have enough hands on deck to fix this, baby. So just turn it over
Mm-hmm.
to one of them people.
Like Tony has some of the best minds of the industry surrounding him. Like,
He does.
listen to him.
Like, he's bringing in your favorite toys. They're your favorite for a reason. Let's have a crack at it. That's all. This burger is good.
I mean, unfortunately, he lost Regal, but he still has so many other great minds around him.
Mm-hmm. And if Danielson, like, he's doing Collision or he's helping out with Collision, like, it's crazy that 2022 or 21, he was like, I'm, the peak of I'm in my actor years, right? I'm about to wind down. I'm like, that was almost literally 3 years ago. I don't see it. Like you come to AEW, I don't see you winding down anytime soon. Although you should. You crazy man. Wrestling with a dislocated arm or whatever the frick you did with Okada. But yeah, I can totally see him being a coach and making up matches. Please just use him. Use him up.
RVD for a spell was my favorite wrestler.
Yeah. Like,
I'm
We
I'm excited about the prospect of him being in. Even at his age, I'm excited about him being in.
he did that spin kick. I'm like, okay, 52-year-old. This gonna be a decent match at best. Did we ever get RVD versus Jeff Hardy?
The big thing is, can he still do the 5-star?
I'm pretty sure. Like I said, that spin kick was clean. I believe he can. You know, did we ever
Like
get?
I understand not being able to do the coast to coast anymore. Like that's
That move is insane. Period. No matter how old or young you are.
yeah.
But yeah, did we ever get him versus Jeff Hardy?
Oh, I'm sure that's been a thing that's happened.
I need to confirm because I feel like I didn't see it, which is crazy. Like they were both like. Someone said Jeff Hardy was a vibe before we knew what a vibe was. I equate that to RVD as well.
Jeff Hardy versus Rob Van Dam title unification ladder match. Raw, July 22nd, 2002. RVD versus Jeff Hardy Hardcore Championship match, SmackDown 2001.
That makes sense because
RVD versus Jeff Hardy, April 19th, 2010, Impact Wrestling. So there's at least 3.
and those three, I was not I was not interested in that much. I know, like after the Twin Towers,
Raw 2003,
mm-hmm.
SummerSlam 2001,
Mm-hmm.
Raw 97. Wow, really?
Right?
97.
Yeah. So after the Twin Towers, I took a break from wrestling. You know, I got back into it 2002, but the Lord cut off my cable, so I was so from 2003 to 2006, I was not watching Raw like that. So that's why I probably missed those matches, which sucks.
All right. I pulled up Cage Match. We doing tag teams as well?
For the draft?
No.
But sure, give me tag him versus Jeff Hardy. Yeah, give me some tag teams.
Okay. Jeff Hardy versus Matt. No. Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy versus Rob Van Dam and Sabu. That was their first. The second match was Billy Kidman and Rob Van Dam versus Jeff Hardy and X-Pac. Then we had Jeff Hardy versus RVD, and then we had Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy versus Rhino and RVD.
Nice.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy versus RVD, Jeff Hardy versus RVD. Booker T and Eddie Guerrero versus Jeff Hardy and RVD. They were on the same team.
What show was that? Raw or SmackDown?
That was Raw.
Yeah. I missed, Raw from 2002 to 2006. Wasn't watching it.
Yeah, that was 2002 right there. Then we got Jeff Hardy versus RVD, Jeff Hardy versus RVD. Chris Jericho versus Jeff Hardy versus RVD versus Big Show.
Why Big Show? I'm like,
we got
what?
Bubba Ray Dudley and Spike Dudley versus Chris Jericho and Christian versus Jeff Hardy and RVD versus Kane.
We might need to do a watch along of 2002.
I don't know why Kane was on the team by himself though.
Cause he's Kane.
You got 3 tag teams, and then you got Kane by himself. I don't need a partner.
I don't care. Jay just hit a spear again, trying to just being disrespectful to Roman. Oh, yep.
This sounds like a really good match. Like,
Oh no,
and this is just a Raw match. Like, shit.
no. I am probably gonna go back and watch at least 3 of those matches because those all sound like bangers. Well, besides the like you said, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy, Jericho, and Big Show. I'm like, why Big Show? Why is Big Show in that? That doesn't make no sense.
All right, and the last WWE match that they had together: Booker T, Bubba Ray Dudley, Jeff Hardy, Kane, and Rob Van Dam versus Chris Jericho, Christian, Jamal, Rosie, and Triple H.
I like that.
Hmm?
No, I'm
It
definitely
had
gonna.
Jamal and Rosie.
I'm like, before you got to Rosie, I'm like, who the frick is Jamal? Oh, they're wearing that. They're wearing that team. Like, who's this Jamal?
But once you've heard Rosie, you put 2 and 2 together. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're like, oh, Rosie. Okay, that makes sense.
And then they had 4 matches in TNA. You had Abyss, Jeff Hardy, Jeff Jarrett, and Rob Van Dam versus Desmond Wolfe, James Storm, Robert Roode, and Sting. Then they had a singles match. And then you had Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy versus Mr. Anderson and Rob Van Dam. And then you had Jeff Hardy versus Mr. Anderson versus Rob Van Dam. And those are all the matches of Jeff Hardy and RVD.
So Jay beat Solo because why would he lose before SummerSlam?
Why would he lose?
Why would he lose? Solo tried to get the beat down, but Jay got that chair, whooped on him. He on top of the table, down since. Jay, what?
Did he nay on him too?
Huh?
He whipped on him. Did he nay on him too?
I heard it. I heard it. Shut up. But yeah, so the crowd got hyped. That is your go home show of SummerSlam. We're going to switch to Rampage.
This is Rampage, baby.
I am so mad at us Americans after watching Money in the Bank, and they were actually singing the Uso song. I'm like, we have never done that. Why haven't we? I am disappointed in us. From now on, we learned this song and we are singing. We're going. Now I'm all up, knock them down like this.
That's not going to happen.
We go. One of us states need to do it. Because I'm like that. Yeah. When they were doing it in England, you can't tell me that didn't hype the crap out of them. I'm like, oh, let's go.
It took 7 years before they learned Cody's theme music.
Well, Cody's theme got a bunch of freaking words. We really couldn't chant down since day 1-ish, line them all up, knock them down like this. We really couldn't learn that. It really is simple. We could have learned that. And we still don't know Cody Rhodes' theme song. All we know is the whoa.
My favorite is I saw this video of a couple of Brits in a pub just singing Savage Garden. I can't think of the name of the song. Savage Garden, though, like they're big hit.
That is a bucket list trip for me. I want to go to England. I want to go to England so bad.
Truly, madly, deeply.
Uh,
Yeah, I saw a video of a few Brits singing that, and I feel like they sing along to everything, and they do it very well. They know the words,
mm, go to the.
which
So I
might give you more understanding to. Oh, I just forgot his name. The boxer.
the dude that was on Cardiff. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. How they you still don't do that. You lost the title. Okay, don't show it. Let that be a YouTube exclusive, but you don't actually show it on the thing. I like us missing that. I didn't care. I wouldn't care if I missed that. And I just went on YouTube. Oh, yeah, afterwards. Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, the Brits like to sing.
But you
It's a
lose.
thing.
Like I said, do a
Win,
YouTube.
lose, or draw, they want to sing after the match.
Like, in the words of Dolores, do a YouTube exclusive.
I think that might be a big reason why UK soccer is like watched like worldwide, not just in the UK,
So, women's soccer
because
is
all
here,
the
right?
fans be singing throughout the entire show.
Back in, I want to say, the last Olympics, it was women's soccer, and they're like, "Why are they not getting paid than the men?" I'm like, that really boggled my mind. I can't name you now, men's soccer player in America, but that women's team, like, I don't like soccer, but every time I see them on the news, it looks like a good time. Like, I'm like, okay, let me watch this game real quick. Let me get the highlights. I don't want to do the men's don't do that. They don't have fun like that.
I watched a video where they broke it down for what their deals are, and they said so if the women had the men's deals, they'd make more money, and if the men had the women's deal, they'd make more money.
Oh Lord.
If they had each other's deals, both would be making more money than they are.
Like, the thing about it is, business wise, the team that gives you the most eyeballs, right, should have the bigger contract. I don't know, like, you can't even, if you ask the dudes who the men's soccer players are, they probably can't tell you. But women,
Well, I think that's a big thing is that Americans aren't watching the American team. It's the other country watching their team face America that's getting them the views.
but like I said, the American women's though, you like, not names per se, but it's the purple haired chick, it's the goldie chick, and they all having a good time.
Well, I think that's the problem is because America doesn't watch it either way. Yeah,
I was
flat
like,
out. So it's up to the other countries to watch our women play.
right.
They don't want to watch their own women play, though.
Okay, I guess. Okay, you know what? I would say this, but this is soccer in general, right? They 2 weeks ago they had Smackdown FS1 for soccer. I'm like, really? Like,
Now, what I
okay.
can shame America for is not watching the WNBA because everyone and their mama watches the NBA, but ain't nobody watching the WNBA. I can shame America for that.
Yes and no. And because I say, and only because, and this might be because of a hierarchy. They won't let the women be more aggressive. If they let the women be more aggressive, I think it'll be more entertaining, right? Like, no offense, for me, I'm not gonna watch the game, but when they when that Candace chick was on the LA Sparks, and they had that chick tried to the chick tried to stand over her, and there was a brawl, and they got Lisa Leslie to throw them. I'm like, oh snap! What was this at? I like the aggressive stuff.
Welcome to the party.
Let's go out and talk smack and do some gut checks.
I feel like I came in on all the ratchetness.
It's actually a very lively conversation. Like we're not on 10, we on 7. We on 7. Back to wrestling is
Is Dustin injured?
Who?
Dustin?
If he's not, he will be soon.
His contract is up. They haven't renewed it. Ugh.
His contract, he just renewed it.
They did?
Yeah. But it's more so for the stuff that happened this morning with Lufisto.
I have no idea.
So Lufisto is the chick that after the whole do better by AEW women, she did a comment. I don't know if it was on YouTube. I don't know if it was on social.
No, she did an interview, and she had made a comment. They did an interview. She said she started naming names.
Oh yeah. She was like, it's not the booking of the women, it's backstage politics. And they're like, well, who are you talking about? And she's like, I'm not gonna name that. No. Before she got interviewed by Sean Ross Sapp, she did a comment about it's not the women's booking to be blamed. It was the backstage politics. And they're like, give us a name. And she's like, I ain't stupid. I'm about to get this interview. I'll do it then. And then Sean Ross Sapp interviewed her. And I didn't see it yet. But
She named Ruby Soho as the person that was with Dustin, and she said that's when Dustin said that all French Canadians were assholes. She said Sky Blue was quiet and standoffish. She said it wasn't actually because everybody thought it was Britt. It wasn't Britt that did a lot of this stuff. But the whole having a meeting about Thunder Rosa and Britt, and then people running to Britt, it was just kind of like a whole lot of mess.
That's a little weird because when she said the thing, right, you're thinking of someone who has power. I don't see Ruby or Sky Blue having that much power to be so that backstage politics affects the women's booking like that. So it's like, if that's your truth, okay, but
let me point out something
okay.
that a lot of people don't seem to have picked up on. When Ruby got named, mad people came out and were like, oh no, that's not how she is. And it's like, if you have all these folks backstage saying, oh no, that's not how she is, that's backstage power and pull in ways that folks don't really pay attention to, because she's not out loud doing what Brett and Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm did. Oh, Thunder Rosa's faking. She should be stripped of the title. Knowing full well that they've had conversations about this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I will also say, like, it was interesting that Brett liked the tweet about how Thunder Rosa didn't come out and say it wasn't them. And it's like, bro,
shut your behind up and go heal your back.
Why would she have to come out and say that it's not y'all? Like, if you know it's not y'all, it's not y'all.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so I guess in my mind, if you got this power, you ain't using it right, baby. I need you to win the tournament.
Is she not in a way that is very smart? She's having these good matches. She's getting the more quality TV time without being overwhelming. She's in a group that's all together.
Yeah. Okay. And that aspect, yes. Like, but I mean, like, if I have the power, put that belt on me. Let me at least be Britt in the Owen Hart tournament.
But it's smart. And she don't have more power than Britt. Like, come on.
Right. So,
CM,
Hey. Yes.
do you listen to metal music?
Depending.
let it go, Sammy.
Depending. Why?
I was just wondering if I was the only one.
No.
Okay. So Dynamite, right? RVD comes out. It's not one of a kind. It's the thing he came out to that I still don't remember. And my personal opinion, I'm like, I would have loved it would have been one of a kind because that's more popular than I guess his ECW song. Sammy, what's song on
But
song?
that
Sammy?
song, One of a Kind, was more WWE. The song he came out to was more ECW, TNA. Like, that's more of what he used most often than One of a Kind, to be quite honest.
When the company could afford to pay for it. Yeah.
But I'm like, because I didn't recognize it, I'm like, I wish it was one of a kind. Timmy's like, you didn't know the song? I'm like, no, I didn't know the song. And if you watch it back,
I knew it, but then again, I listened to most everything except for country. This video pack, I've been waiting. I have been waiting for this. I have been waiting for the Kingdom to call out Adam Cole. I have been, ever since they came back, I was like, are they going to, like, Adam Cole is really a group hopper. We talk about Chris Jericho being a group hopper, but
yeah.
Cole just be hopping from homie to homie to homie. Like the Elite, well, the Elite did try to,
Yeah. So that tried.
Kingdom?
They did bring him back.
No, because the monster did not work. And he came back. He was just in a coma for like 4 years. That was it. It was just a coma. It's on BTE. He comes back to life. He was in a coma the whole time.
No worries.
And he went to go look for Kevin Steen and El Generico. And Cody. But let me get your picks. Did they announce any other people for the Battle Royal?
Dolores took note.
I have Nakamura, Sheamus, Ciampa, LA Knight, Gable, Otis, and then a bunch of mystery people.
AJ Styles, The Miz, what's his name? Grayson Waller.
Okay,
and Santos.
Hold on.
All right. So here's what I gotta say about Walk. Walk came out before I was born and has over 250 million views on YouTube. All right, I'm done.
We have Santos, Miz, Styles, Waller. That's it?
Huh?
That's the new people? Santos, Miz, Styles, Waller. That's the new people?
And AJ Styles.
That's it.
Sorry.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of the Titantron. I think that's it. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Now, Sammy, you said what now?
Oh, talking about Walk.
It had $250,000, so you're in the minority. I'll be the minority then.
250 million views. Over.
That could have been 75 million of the same people.
Well, that's still 75 million people. Hey, any show on TV would kill for those kind of ratings.
Who do y'all have for the Battle Royal?
I want to go to LA Knight so badly, but you know what? Screw it.
You know what? Screw it. I don't mind doing some push-ups. I'm gonna go with my heart on this and go with LA Knight.
It should be LA
Baszler
Knight
versus Rousey.
It should be. If it's not Shayna.
Yeah, I'd be confused if it's not Shayna. Like, is it Ronda like saying she's out? Like, how you not gonna put over your best friend if you're out?
Right.
So y'all going with Baszler or you going with Rousey?
Shayna. Yeah, Baszler.
Yeah. Hopefully, me and Anika have a difference of opinion on something.
Ricochet, Logan Paul.
Because Logan won like twice. I mean, lost twice in a row.
Okay, you got Logan Paul, Sammy, who you got? Ricochet, Logan.
Same. Logan.
Fire versus Gunther.
Gunther.
Yep.
Oscar, Flair, Belair.
Flair.
Oscar.
Interesting. Nobody picked Bianca. Rhodes versus Lesnar.
Better be Cody.
I mean, I'll go Cody, but honestly, I don't care.
Finn versus Rollins. No one does.
Finn.
My heart. Finn.
Roman versus Jay.
Roman.
Let me think about it. It's not for the title. It's not
It
for
is.
the title.
It is. It's a title and head of the table. It is.
Oh, it is for the title? Okay, Roman.
Yes. Yeah.
I am the only one who picked Jay.
I wanted to be Jay, but y'all really think they're gonna let Roman get beat 3 times in a row?
I think that Roman is going to be beating Hogan's record, and I believe that Gunther is going to be beating Honky Tonk's record.
Oh, Gunther's definitely beating that.
Oh, hey, Jeffrey Nero, hey. It's more so because I think Jay will get screwed out of it. He'll win.
Oh, disqualification?
He'll win, but he'll be screwed out of it.
I do love that angle that people are talking about, where it's like Roman does not follow the rules of Trouble Combat, and Jay gets the lay, but not the title.
Yep. We all picked Baszler, we all picked Cody, and we all picked Finn. So everything else is up in the air. Who do I pick for this battle royal? I don't watch this shit. Who will win? Who will win? Who will win? Who will win? How many people are
It'd be so crazy.
Go, Sammy.
It'd be so crazy to me them taking the title off of Gunther when he's only like 35 days from being the record holder.
And no offense, like Drew coming in Money in the Bank was cool, but he ain't hot enough. And after that match on Raw, it better be Chad Gable. It better be Chad Gable. It was one of those moments of, with like, you can have a good match no matter what, right? But it's a special feeling when you found your partner in that ring. You have the same style, the same mentality. I felt like Gunther had that with Chad. He's like, okay, ring technician in the ring. I can trap the crap out of him. Suplex City. Let's go.
No one's gotten this close to Honky Tonk's record. Like, how do we not get this close and not like make a story out of it? Like,
because it's WWE. Why do y'all keep thinking that WWE is going to do the right thing? It is fucking WWE. Like, Anna Jay versus Scott Blue. It's pretty interesting.
yeah, everyone. This match is sponsored by Jergens.
What?
Think about it.
It's 10:20. We've been on for 2 hours and 19 minutes. We were doing good. We're talking about Disney princesses and matches. But no.
I like to point out that tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is our 1-year anniversary. That is right. Workhorse Wrestling Network has been on the air for 1 year as of tomorrow.
Anniversary.
And
BYOB.
We were wretched in the beginning and we wretched now.
Do you know what today is?
Ain't never gonna change.
Anniversary. It's our anniversary. Ain't no stopping us, no.
Dolores made a clip of our first moment.
I saw that.
Our first recorded moment, because remember we did a whole show that was not recorded.
2.
We couldn't figure it out.
2. We did 2 whole shows.
Why was the one that actually recorded was the one where we were being the most wretched? The first two, we were so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one, we just...
But everything, you gotta find your footing. You gotta find your footing. You're that je ne sais quoi.
The first two shows, we were good kids. We were sweet kids. And then...
Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing.
We still don't. But we here. We here.
Not even a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We're just not as innocent as we once were.
Slow was right, once again. If you don't know, Slow was right. Tony Khan, you should probably take down that tweet. Oh my God. Y'all. Okay, I think Will Washington rewrote Tony's programming because he was blinking and smiling.
It was nice. It was.
He only blinked once, but it was one more than before.
Okay. I'm happy to know that now, because like when I was watching True Heel Heat, and everybody was saying their MVPs, I said whoever was reminding TK to be blinking during the promo.
Oh no, it's just a theory.
Now it's good to know. It's good to know that was probably Will Washington. Shout out Will Washington.
It's a theory I have because before Will Washington came around, Tony was not blinking and emoting. Now that he's there, he is blinking and emoting.
The shoulders are down. He's not intense. The eyes are not as big in the face. Like,
we got a good, like, Juice Robinson working with the ass boys worked really well in their entrance. Like, Will Washington proves the product. Will Washington and Rico proven draws for AEW.
I love that.
Like, here's the thing. Like, Tony Khan didn't just blink once. He blinked 3 times. 3 times in like a minute.
Oh my gosh.
The fact that we are so excited about him blinking really lets you know this man, it was creepy because I would watch the media rooms and he legit would not blink during the media rooms. Like no, bro, I know your eyelids have to be hurting from not blinking for hours.
It really is like, who do this? Who is this comfortable with your eyes that open for more than 2 minutes? Who? I feel like it's a trauma from his childhood where his older brother pinned him down and it was just squinting his eyes up for. It's like, baby, you're a grown man. You can blink now, baby. You can blink. Let me massage your eyeballs.
I would feel more comfortable if he took a moment to drop his eyes, or something.
Look, I'm just happy we got a real human seeming Tony bot. It was cool. Okay, so with the JAS getting ready to break up, right? Do y'all think Anna Jay is gonna join with Jungle Boy on screen?
She should. Like, if she doesn't, what are we doing? And
especially with Ty out of commission right now.
Yes.
And was she ever really in commission?
No, someone equated, well, it didn't work for Sammy and Taya. Excuse you. Jungle Boy didn't go propose to his high school sweetheart on national television. Then 6 months after, break up with her and marry some chick on his blog that he was saying nothing was happening. We always seeing what's happening.
Wait. He didn't say nothing was happening. He had Fuego del Sol say nothing was happening.
But you expected to believe that.
I just would like to point out a few things. One, stop speaking for folks saying shit on Twitter and then the shit be true. Cheetah. Huh? Missy Ricky. All up in there. And what happened for a few months after? And 2, this man really got up there and basically said, who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes? Like, bro, all of us collectively cannot be seeing the same shit and
watching
be like,
karaoke, doing karaoke and stupid stuff. Y'all not even doing a panel, like a panel.
like
Why you
she
sitting by
she
her
she
behind?
won't ever really part of the vlog till you got engaged, bro. Like,
Oh, I just got reminded of when Jack Perry did the promo saying he was banging the hottest bitch in AEW, and everybody online was like, "No, that's Kyle Fletcher."
Like, hey.
and even then, that's still a no.
Now, while you playing, is Cal Fletcher a wrestler? That can be your next program.
I mean, he's the ROH tag team champion.
So give me Cal Fletcher versus Jungle Boy. See, it writes itself.
Oh shit!
That hit
Well-
was hard.
Well, we got their girlfriends wrestling right now.
Like, come on.
Golly, I think Anna was trying to kick her a new face. I actually I like Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Luke with Anna Jay, and I don't know why. It just works.
Like, it's their version of her and Stu, but a little bit more playful. I
Ooh,
love it too.
she-
I do love it too.
It just works. They just shit.
I need Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Luke to be better up in the tag team division. I said this on AOD after Dynamite. Check it on Thursdays. That something, I don't know what happened to the tag team division of AEW. It might have been the trios division took some of them out, but they do need more teams. And I don't see why.
The Young Bucks are back. The Hardys are back. The trios did take an ROH too.
But I don't see why you can't hype up Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange to be not the winners, but a nice stable part. Like, let them have a match on Dynamite. They are charismatic enough to have a good match. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I want this to work so bad. Oh my god. The parking lot street fight, they're doing a 2. I did not think they were going to do this.
Wow.
I will say, I do think Anna Jay has come a long way.
She really, working with Brody Lee really helped her confidence.
And Stu, like Brody and Stu, definitely. Like when she didn't have them, it was a lull, but now she's back on them reps. Yeah.
Still broke my heart.
Oh, I saw Renee make a post with her daughter when her action figure came in.
Oh,
Why does she have an action figure?
that part too. She's an announcer. That's a very valuable question.
Well, her daughter felt the need to point out that that her action figure has boobies, and everybody in the comments was like, "Yeah, that's Mox's kid."
I need a Shield daycare play date. I want to see all of the babies and little toddlers in one room and see which one, like who's their father. Are the twins really Roman's characteristics? Is Moxley's daughter really insane?
Which twins? Got 2 sets.
Oh, daggone, yeah. Either 4.
Hey, yo, like
that's crazy. He had no other kids but his daughter. And then he was like, "Hey,
like, I'm sorry, like his wife, get off me, nigga." I'm like, bruh, how do you put 4? Negro, really?
And they were back to bed.
Like, nah. Gonna rub yourself in the other room. I'm tired. Give me a year. Like, is Rue really a self chick, or is she take after her mother? I need to see this in the context of some animal graham crackers and juice.
Wow. Go ahead, Sammy.
So like Roman's got 5 kids.
That oldest daughter is is parenting at least 2 of them. I'm sorry, continue.
Well, yeah, she'd be what, like 15 now?
No, the daughter's only 5 years different. Or...
No, she was like 9, 7, 8 when her siblings came. JoJo is
The first set.
The first set.
Yeah, there's a good little distance.
All
I
right,
just try not to keep up with them because people on the internet are creepy. Like they made like fan tumblers of Roman's like wife and his kids, and that's just so weird.
Like why?
So weird.
I don't go that deep into the internet to find out that stuff exists.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know half the shit exists that I do if you didn't tell me, Sam.
I popped on my Tumblr just to make sure nobody had hacked it, and I like wrestling shit. And some of them folks it's creepy.
I thought a Tumblr is what you use with the bingo balls when you pull out the numbers.
No,
I thought that's what a Tumblr was.
Tumblr used to be full of corn that was free and was interesting. Wrestling fans had a place where we could go that wasn't Reddit and talk about wrestling, especially women's wrestling fans. We had a place we could go talk about women's wrestling. Authors would be up there. And then it just got taken over by, douches.
Yeah.
Not even fun douches.
Like, no surprise, AR Fox and Swerve are having a banger of a match.
Dante Fox and Killshot are reunited.
Like, let them win something, please.
See, that's why it's a hard thing for me to pick a favorite match because I have Dante Fox and Killshot. Then I have Penta versus the Black Lotus Triad. Like, why do I have to pick one? Why are you people making me different?
Y'all are raw. It's evil. Oh, nah. That's his name.
Ooh, those are some big forearms.
I didn't notice it until someone said it, and I'm looking at him now. Swole is jacked. He put on some muscle.
Swerve,
yep. Swerve is swole. That's why I was thinking in my brain, but it didn't come out like that.
Oh, whoa, how?
All
that. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep. All that. Yep. It's not over yet.
He's still going. Okay. 1. God damn.
Give them the belts. All the belts. Right now. Run them the belts.
I wouldn't have kicked out of that either.
Like, run them the belts right now. Give me this team versus FTR. Yes. And then let them talk shit to Swerve real quick. And so Swerve can beat their asses even better. Yeah.
Nah. Give me them versus Naturally Limitless.
Now you want them to break Dustin, don't you? I want green.
Like, no, okay. Because I do appreciate them having this feud with Darby, but I need them to win something. I need y'all to propel this to which Swerve and or AR Fox has gold around their waist. We were all hyped for the OC Swerve, and when he lost, it's like, okay, they're gonna get back to it. No, it's OC versus Moxley. It's like, you can't do that. Strike while the iron is freaking hot. When they did the beatdown with Nick Wayne, they were like, True Hill Heat was like, you have him on the phone like a ransom. I'm like, oh, see, this is why you need I want to know how much thought going to these meetings because my mind immediately said he on a swerve. He on the phone with Darby, right? So he should have made Darby get him into the match with him and Luchasaurus while he beat up Nick Wayne. I'm like, that would have been hot.
Pause. You talking about this, but did you miss Johnny just doing a split? And like
it was a moonwalk split. I have never seen that in my 2007. That was my sister's wrestler. The whole in the wind blowing in the feather jacket.
Look, that whole thing made them look fly as hell. It wasn't until you got into Joey Mercury's face that you realized he was busted. But that whole interest made them look good, and it was like, ooh, busted, not exactly good looking, Melina. Okay.
Wow.
He might have been the first person I saw wearing the face thing.
Melina?
Face thing.
Like what Dashing Cody Rhodes wore, like what Trisha's wearing now, like what Pac wore like half a year ago.
You didn't see
that face thing.
When Trish did it the first time, when she got her nose job, they had to protect her.
I don't remember it the first time though.
Oh yeah, you might have been a baby.
I will say this: Melina is the first person I see do a code red. When she, I'm like, ooh, what kind of reverse powerbomb is this? And she killed it clean.
Melina was the first person I ever seen get into the ring doing a split. I about broke myself trying to do that shit.
Someone got to explain to me what that 2022 where one was. I'm like, how you have her and Sasha the first one, and it only lasted a minute. Why? It was so dumb. At least, what you call it? Let me have like a little 5-minute match before eliminating one or both people.
Oh, you talking about the women's Royal Rumble?
Yeah, and it was Sasha and her the first two, or when they first were in the ring together.
Yeah, I think they were mad at Melina for something.
That's when you go into work. If I can't be no wrestler, it'll be so many times I'm going into business for myself. Like, okay, yeah, I got you. This is what we're gonna do in real life.
Oh.
Okay, I am back. At least give me 3 minutes. We're gonna do something.
So Kroger commercial was on, and it reminded me. I saw a thing on Instagram the other day of like, you shouldn't boil corn. You should bake it in the husk, and when it's done baking, the husk just comes right off, all the silk and everything.
I'm gonna boil it. I'm gonna grill it. I'll bake it. If I want corn, I want corn. Whichever way is gonna be the fastest for me.
Honestly, yes. But I have never heard it baked though.
Apparently, if you bake it inside the husk, like you just cut off one end and then the rest of it just slides out clean. Apparently.
It's good. It's good, but whatever way it's gonna be the fastest is what. When I want corn now.
Microwave. And that was another thing. You can microwave it inside the husk too.
I don't have a microwave. Last time I used a microwave was 2021.
Oh,
I own 2 microwaves.
Yeah, we don't use that. So
no. See him? You didn't see him. Do it again, Sammy.
I got 2 microwaves.
I don't even know why I said do it again.
No,
that's on me.
Yeah,
that's on me.
Yo, looking at Big Bill and looking at Brian Cage is like,
right? You make Brian Cage, who is usually the most swole person in the ring, look like a regular Joe wrestler.
Not even a regular Joe wrestler. He look like a punk.
Well, I mean, he's also not that tall to begin with.
I know, but they usually can shoot him from angles that make him look taller.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
You can't do that. He's just
Yeah, you can't do that with Big Bill because otherwise you'll cut Big Bill off the entire screen.
He'll be like Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls.
Mm-hmm. Which honestly kind of would work for me. I dig that. If just like Big Bill, you just never see his face
This one time
when he's doing promos. Like you just see him emoting with his hands.
It's so stupid.
Okay, who do y'all have winning here? Because best friends do have an advantage. And I kind of want Sue to come out, but I don't.
I got. I think Claudio's gonna win.
No, it's tag team.
Just quiet him.
He's a Claudio. Moxie's in the match too.
Well, I think Claudio's gonna be the one pinning somebody.
Okay.
The fact that Mox wasn't the one that was bleeding the worst in blood and guts makes me worry.
So Moxley is smart. He's checking the trunks of cars. Make sure OC is not in any of them. I'm so excited and nervous.
But you still know he's just gonna roll out of somewhere.
Yeah. I kind of want to see Proud and Powerful come back, but at the same time, I want to see Ortiz. I want Ortiz to do more as a single. They did not do enough with him as a singles for me.
You're not wrong.
That is a whole nother episode that has too many PowerPoints.
Like, put him on ROH, like, for crying out loud. Put him somewhere. Use him.
Let the rivalry he had with Eddie Kingston mean something. It's like, how did that even end?
Eddie won, I believe. No. Ortiz won?
I think they did a battle royal and they just beat each other up the ramp. I want to know because the first parking lot brawl was, classic, instant classic. I want to know what Moxley was going to do. His mom when he saw, he's like, "Oh, we're doing that." I just get I want to do that. We're doing he's like, "Oh, if I don't do one parking lot brawl, I'm quitting this company." Why it take y'all this long to do it? What is in Cesaro's hand? Is that? Oh Lord, that's a bumper.
Is that a bumper or is that a back fender?
You called the bumper?
It is. That's a bumper. That's a bumper. Yeah. No, that's not. That looks like a back fender, actually.
Yeah.
The bumper will be bigger and rounder.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh shit!
How is Trent bleeding already? What did you do?
Is that Sue in there? Who was in that minivan?
I don't think anyone should be. They just did a freaking back
because they lifted it. They were lifting it, and then they put Cesaro through it.
So I live in Florida. They announced this on Dynamite, but they're in Tampa. So I'm like, hey, where this tape at? Come on now, don't do this.
You should have went on Wednesday. You could have been in the crowd too.
So did they do Tampa to Jacksonville's only 3 hours, but did they really speed that far from how late in the night did they do this match is what I'm asking.
Can we get a poll going on in the chat on what that thing Cesaro was using was? Is that a bumper? Is it a fender? Or is it a spoiler?
I'm going to go with bumper because I don't know what the other two are.
think it was a spoiler.
I was thinking it was a spoiler. That goes at the top of the trunk.
I don't
Oh,
see anything that would have like a spoiler though. Like out of the cards they have, I don't see anything that would have a spoiler.
Well, if there was one, it'd be gone now.
What's
it's
up,
like,
Sean?
hey, Boo Boo, welcome back.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This is not the place to be doing that move.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
What do you
This is gonna
see?
be very badly. Oh
Oh,
god!
the spin.
Oh god! That had to have hurt. Well, John, I guess you making up for blood and guts.
No, that's what they're saying. Okay, can we please officially admit Moxley was never going on vacation? You do the freaking crazy match on Dynamite and say, "Hey, I got time later on tonight. Let's do a parking lot brawl." Right with you, but you
I
never
believe
use
he
Dynamite
was
to say,
going.
Oh, was there supposed to be a third supposed vacation that was supposed to happen after Blood and
No.
Guts?
No, the original vacation that he was supposed to take was so that he could bond with his child. Well, fuck shit happened, and he wasn't able to do that. So what they did was, it was easier for them to hire his wife and just bring the child to them, so that Moxley doesn't need a vacation. The vacation was him.
That was vacation number 2, was it not? Wasn't vacation number 1 supposed to happen after the exploding barbed wire death match? But
number
because of
2.
how it ended, they decided
And then
no vacation.
there was an injury, so Mox had to kind of. So then, second one, fuck shit happens. Moxley, Renee has just said, you know what? I will take the job. The job is just more guaranteed to give me time with my husband. And that's a smart thing to do. I don't care for her, but that's a smart thing to do.
I like Renee.
In the words of Seth Rollins, don't wake the baby! Don't wake the baby! Maybe somewhere in the back, just chilling with some apple juice. Oh, there's Daddy. Oh, he's
He could
pleased.
do so much better. So much better that he could do.
Oh, she's probably with Uncle Eddie with some cheese crackers or something.
Uncle
Just looking like, just being like, hey, my dad's out there doing some crazy shit.
Can you imagine though, Uncle Eddie's with her like, now see, baby girl, that's the woman, the angel. You gotta crank that neck up. You gotta crank that neck up. I see her on his lap. All right, now look right here. Focus. If you really gonna hit somebody with a 2x4, that's how you do it.
I just would like. Go ahead.
I just imagine Uncle Eddie having her flip everyone off that walks by with him. Just everyone who just walks by, they're both of them just flipping them off.
Uncle Eddie is teaching her how to hate, how to hold grudges, how to do fuck shit without excusing her fuck shit. But I just would like to throw this out here. You remember that scene on Bad Boys 2 where the boy who wants to take Martin's daughter out comes Will Smith and Mario Garza just like tag team? Yeah, that is Mox and Eddie Kingston. But here's the thing: there's gonna be a whole bunch of them. Could you imagine trying to date Seth or John's kids, like their daughters, being around Roman's huge family?
Bunch of some Roman when his daughter dates, there's a bunch of some moments. Just him the boy up in the door. I want to see this now.
And like Hangman's son and like Adam, oh shoot, what's his name? Silver. Alex Reynolds' son. Like, just can you just imagine how mischievous all these wrestling kids that were born during like the pandemic, Liberty, like You
Like
imagine the promos that Liberty is gonna have, like from her dad, from MJF, from freaking Ricky Starks. Can you imagine it?
like I love Triple H respond. They're like, "What happens when your daughter when you think, oh, I'm gonna have me hit people with a sledgehammer on loop. We're just gonna sit in the theater for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna play all of my street fights where I'm just hitting people with sledgehammers, and then they go to day."
I want to know what
I
happened
think
to his oldest daughter training. Because she's supposed to be training.
Yeah. But I think Stephanie left. They might. I don't know if it's postponed or no. They said something, but I forgot. Oh no! What are y'all doing? Why is there a guardrail in the middle, stuck in a car? This is not stable.
I think that Big E would be a great father.
Oh heck yeah!
Big E would be like, he would be out there, he would open the door and split, just lift the boots.
Well, I imagine Big E opening up the door, just shirtless, rubbing baby oil on himself. Just what you want.
He's always doing the splits. Like whenever he's like having a chill moment, he's doing the splits because that's how he just relaxes. But like Kofi comes out, just Xavier Woods just comes out cutting promos like you like, bro,
baby, yo, you like baby. That someone so I like.
Ooh.
Brain fart. Big E, I just see him with his apron on, making pancakes. You want some? Where y'all go?
I'm surprised I didn't make CM Corpse with that. I thought my comedic timing was on point with the ooh.
That just reminds me of Jay Lethal, and then that makes me think of Flair Jay Lethal promo that wasn't really supposed to happen.
Lord have mercy.
Off. Like that might be one of the best moments in professional wrestling. Oh shit. No.
That what you call it? That makes Ric Flair's run in TNA worth it. You got nothing.
Woo!
Well, I was imitating New Day's Who. Who?
Come on, Trent. Come on. Get out of there, Trent. Come on.
And of course, the refs got a freaking black gloves on.
Ooh.
There's so much. Please, Sue, don't be out there. Please.
Wow, that put a dent in the top of that car.
If it didn't, I would think that was a fake car.
Right? Or a prototype.
How is Cesaro not bleeding? Everybody else is bleeding. Cesaro is not bleeding.
I'll say
this. He's a Superman cyborg.
I've never
come on, Trent.
Cesaro
Trent.
as a top person in WWE, but Bloody Guts, you started that match. I'm like, okay.
He should have been a top vote in WWE.
Oh, he was definitely one of the top 5 talents.
If he was presented like this in WWE, most definitely. Like when he started Blood and Guts, I was just like, okay, I see you, Cesaro. You that dude. I like it. And I need Cesaro versus Omega in a match sooner rather than later. I know the feud's over, but let me please have that somewhere in the future.
I remember New Day doing an interview and they were asked the question of like, who's the most impressive person you've been in the ring with? And they said Cesaro. It's Cesaro. Like, you would not believe some of the things that he can do. Like, you think, oh, there's no way he's going to pull this move off. He pulls the move off and he makes it look easy.
Well, so I never got him being the top guy, but when they did a match with the Hardys and his teeth were in his mouth, were in his skull, and he was like, you know what? Don't worry, I'm just gonna break them back down and we'll finish the match. It's like, who is this? You are a psycho.
Bullshit.
Is he ciphering gas?
Woo!
No! Nothing on fire! Nothing on fire!
I'm not there yet, but apparently something is on fire.
Sorry. But Chuck is nothing's happened, but you're gonna see Chuck ciphering gas.
Oh man, that no.
You think you're behind somewhere.
I hope that's Everclear or Moonshine and not real gas. That's a little bit less explosive.
All right, I'm gonna mute it like for 3 seconds.
Oh shit! You are not Kota Ibushi. You are not Kota Ibushi.
Like, what are we doing? I thought you're trying to summon him though. Like, Kota Ibushi gonna.
It looked like he needed more gas.
Fuck up.
Like, instead of Kota Ibushi, instead of OC being the Trump, Kota Ibushi gonna come out the Trump.
Really, Wheeler? You punk ass bitch.
I'm like, you little twerp. Go somewhere now. This is not your match.
He protected.
I
See, this is why I be on mute.
I guess that's why he didn't put more gas on. Because he knew that was the bump he was going to take.
What the fuck? Really? Really? Wow. Chuck protected you. Hit him, Sue. Hit him with that fan.
I have to rewatch the first one, but this is matching the energy of the first one. They're doing a great job.
Beat him up. Take him out, Orange. Take him out.
There you go. This is worthy of being a.
Sue. Hit somebody with the van.
Cesaro! Stop it! Back up, Cesaro!
Don't back up, Cesaro.
Sue, hit somebody with the van. Come on, Sue.
In the words of Little Giants, they be talking about my mama.
Oh, you better not touch Sue, Cesaro. I will. Don't touch Sue. Don't you
touch Sue? Dark Order, where you at?
Mr. Birdie Lee will get you. Sue, move the van. Move the van. Move the van, Sue. Sue.
Don't touch Sue.
You better not. Mr. Birdie Lee will get you.
Stop it.
That is her van.
That is her
She
van.
worked hard for that van.
You know how much construction it
There
has?
you go, Trent. You talked about your mama.
Cesaro, why are we tearing up people's stuff? These people's property.
You know the best part about a white van?
What?
Shows blood.
You rude motherfuckers. Oh, where are you? You punk ass little son of a bitch.
Man, this is remind me heavily of the Santana Ortiz match that they did too.
Oh my god! What, did Moxley call stuff before the freaking match? What is these curve stumps?
They have all been hitting each other's moves.
Like, did y'all have a meeting? Y'all saw each other at Denny's and had like a meeting real quick? Like, all right, bet, all right, break.
Not Denny's.
Why are y'all messing up the bed?
Because they hateful assholes.
I said it before. I fully believe one day Seth Rollins will go to AEW.
I doubt it just because I don't think his ego can handle it.
I give it 30%. It maybe like after he retires, he wants to do like a one special match. but right now it's 30% of him going. Not a full blown career.
I don't know if he could face like the stuff that Moxley has done. I don't know if Seth could do. I to be honest don't know if Seth could go toe to toe with MJF, Ricky Starks on the mic. I don't know if Seth could actually handle a fully healed Adam Cole. And I damn sure don't think like he could face Kenny Omega and it'd be like a good match.
I believe that Seth believes that he could.
Seth believes that he's not an asshole, so
I would definitely say this before if Seth wants to go against Kenny, it's gonna be like 2 months. You don't see Seth at all. Like, where's that nigga at? He's like, he redid the heart dungeon to get ready to face Kenny Omega. That's what I feel like in my mind he would do.
Are y'all staying on for the rest of GCW?
I'm not.
I'm not either. I gotta go record Under the Radar that I forgot about.
Where's Dolores at? Where is she?
She here.
What are you doing, Sammy?
I'll switch over to GCW.
Oh, you don't have to.
All by himself. He gonna be all
It won't be the song. It won't be the song. So that was Rampage. That was a great time. If y'all like, it's like, why this match on Rampage? Hey, if you didn't catch it, that's on you. You know where this starts at, and this is a great show.
Oh,
Laura.
yes. But we will be live tomorrow. They'll be watching SummerSlam. I'll be watching Collision. Cause comments. Yeah. Oh.
I am going to take a short break. Be right back.
Later, homies.
I don't know how short that break is because this is the last match.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh.
You heard that, Sammy?
I don't think he heard it.
Don't worry about it.
You know
But
what?
I'll
This
see
is
you
last
all
match I stay on.
tomorrow.
I mean, I'm not watching GCW, but I'll stay here till Sammy comes back.
You know, last match. It's cool. Who's in it though?
Blake Christian versus Mike Bailey.
There's a cute green on me. At least it looks green on the screen. It looks green.
It did.
It's cute on her. Oh, she not gonna take our compliment. Okay.
Wait, me or Dolores?
I didn't hear your compliment. I didn't hear you.
We said that you look cute in your green.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I was trying to cut my TV down because it was so loud.
Anika, I thought you had on like a brown.
It's
gray.
a hunter green.
See, okay. I just know the basic colors. It's
Dark
it's a deep green, but more importantly, I was walking.
It's green.
It's green. But
I know green, red, blue, black, yellow, orange, pink, white.
I call it clear.
I see right through it. all these fancy names y'all be putting those stuff. I don't know that shit. I know the basic.
More so, I bought the shirt because I was walking to Walmart and I got caught in the rain. And so I'm like, well, let me just buy this $10 shirt real quick.
I think I got that at like Mad Rag. I have one like that from Mad Rag or something.
Ooh.
Did you already clear the storage out already?
Not yet.
Okay.
What in the Matrix?
Are we at or we close?
I think we close. Let me.
Um,
I just froze. I know I did. I know.
Okay, speed.
I'll be good. I can clear it tonight.
Yeah. Right now it's at 39.8.
Yeah. I'll start. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and start that now.
Like, okay, speedball. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
Ooh.
really lives up to his name.
Like, it was some kind of like Matrix super kick, but it didn't hit like woo. It was like that.
Listen, I saw a clip of a match with Abaddon, and she wrestled I think it's the Dark Sheik, and at the end they just made out, and I was like, "Go for it, girl."
They,
Ew, was she bleeding in the mouth?
Huh?
they,
They
Was Abaddon bleeding in the mouth? 'Cause I
no,
know
they
her
were.
makeup is,
Oh yeah, the makeup was running, but other than that,
yo, I saw
woo.
a picture of Abaddon without all that on, and I was like, oh my golly party.
oh yeah, she been showing a little bit more lately, and then sometimes she cover her face and she cover it good. Sometimes she cover it bad, but she been showing off her body progress. You know what you would have hated today? We got promos from each woman that's going to be involved in the triple threat match tomorrow. Two of them look like they were actually training to be in the match. Charlotte was on a yacht drinking some champagne, talking in a fancy dress.
I have questions about some things, cause
Oh,
good sis Charlotte and Andrade, um,
unfollowed each other.
mhm.
Mm.
Is
No.
this gonna be ex-husband number three
Did
They
the
before she
first
just got
goes?
it on and popping.
was it the first one or the second one that was uh had DV issues?
The first one, the second one, she had the DP issue.
Yeah, I knew it swapped. Like she was like, I ain't gonna take this no more. I'm gonna give it. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna
Which
give
was interesting because it very much parallels Drew McIntyre's situation, where like your significant other worked for the company or is working
it. Yeah,
for the company, and then they assault you, and then y'all both in the fire.
I cannot wait for Impact 100.
1,000.
1000. Sorry. It. I cannot
Yeah.
wait because I love Awesome Kong and I hate the way they did her.
How
Man,
did we get her?
Yeah, because it's like even with Impact and that whole Kurt situation, dude was a stalker. At a certain point, you have to admit that.
I
Oh,
mean,
my
it was
baby
like
was
a real
cute.
life situation. It was based on Rocket Khan because he was stalking the shit out of her.
people are weird, man.
At
He
first,
had a whole case about that.
when I found out they had like a whole thing, I was like, really, really. And then when I found out his issue, I was like, oh, okay,
I'm gonna just put it like this.
Oh my god!
I believe Jason Jordan could have been him and Charmel's son,
uh-huh.
Right?
and she could have been his other kid.
People are saying
They
it
all
should have been
favored.
Chad. It should have been
They all
both.
favored.
I was not upset that it was Jason. It should have been Jason and Chad. You had ghetto twins.
Jason,
Oh,
Jason and Chad looked like they could be brothers, and then with her angle, it really did look like he could have been their dad.
Oh no! Like when they did the reveal, I'm like, they do have the same head. Like,
two,
Like they could all,
three.
like it could have actually been an actual thing. It's one of those wrestling moments that it's like, yeah, this could have actually happened.
we knew he was in the strip club. Did something pop up? Like, it really.
He was stalking Charmel at the time when Jason would have been conceived.
The creepiest, entertaining, one of the creepiest yet entertaining stories.
No, listen, Sarah, DP, and Sarah, that shit was creepy as hell.
I am so pissed off. Did they like? Why would DDP was the pure baby face of WCW? Why did you make him a stalker?
I'm gonna be real. Even when he was the stalker, I still thought he was the baby face.
Oh, I forgot to tell people, and I set it up. I was actually successful today. That live, since we're live on Twitch, there is a poll, okay? And there are some wrestling related questions, and one, it's like a quiz. One non-wrestling but wrestling related thing. And it's what is Sammy's cat's real name? And I give multiple choices. And one of them is correct. So you have to figure that out, ladies and gentlemen. Or who is the man listed from the parts unknown? And it will be shocking who the answer is.
There's a few. Parts unknown had a really good population at one point in time because everybody was from there.
Listen, when I saw the answer myself out of the people I chose, I was like, I obviously know who the answer is. And then I was wrong. And I was like, wait a minute. The man, nope. He was from the Valley.
If you have the Undertaker as one of the options, it's not the Undertaker.
No, it's not. It's like, I think my choices were Kane, the Undertaker, the Boogeyman, and I forgot who else.
What in the running footstep move was that?
Yep, he does that. And still, your GCW heavyweight champion, Blake Christian. He won the championship there were two women fighting for the championship. Masha, who was the champion, and Rina Yamashita. And he waited until they were fighting each other in a scaffolding match. And he took both of them and stomped their head through a door.
Hey, Kitty Joe. Hey, Kitty Joe. See, Sammy was like Sammy was smart. He gave Kitty Joe some love before we started.
Oh yeah, one of the nicknames. Okay, so the nicknames I said choose between his real name. Is it Kitty Joe? Is it Rocky? Is it Redhead? Or is it Marshmallow?
I like Rocky.
Any of those accurate?
Right? I feel like Rocky
one
should
of them
be,
is
but I'm
because
not sure.
that's just
You're heavy.
oh my god, he's gonna die. He's gonna die because in GCW, they're not like AEW, WWE.
All right, so for me, the champ is in the corner. He has a microphone. He's talking junk. The cameraman is not following. Okay, now he is.
And he's in all white too. All white.
Feeling quality.
I don't know about these face boots he got on. But...
Talking that junk.
Listen, that Lufisto interview and the fact that it hit him with the tweets afterward, I was like, I'm down for it. Down for it.
Like, no matter who was what, we knew the women's division AEW was not on solid foundation. So yeah, blow that stuff up. Burn it all to the ground, except for Sheeta, and build it back up. And Willow.
My favorite part was when they asked her, when Sean asked her, if they called you after this interview, would you be okay with reconciling with them, with Ruby and with Dustin? And she's like, I've always loved Dustin. I would pick up the phone and I would have a conversation with him because I didn't understand why he acted the way he did. We had no issues. And I was like, you never said Ruby Soho. You was like, fuck that bitch. Masha.
Oh, let's
Masha slam a bitch.
Yeah.
are you
Jeff
at?
Hardy.
She's in GCW. She was that champion until she
Oh
got
shit!
slammed through the door.
Here we
They blamed
go.
Jeff Hardy is in GCW.
I love GCW. I love it. I love it. I
Let's
also am. I'm
go.
also in love with Impact because my husband Sonata will be there.
Wait. So are these two dudes going to be teaming, or are these two dudes going to be fighting? Because either way, I'm in.
WWE wasted Blake Christian.
I'm not talking about Blake Christian. I'm talking about the dude who's coming into the ring right now.
He failed.
I'm not watching the show.
He failed. Nick Gage come out and turned it and tripped up and fell on the ground.
Wait. You ahead.
I think I might be further ahead than Dolores. Because I got them both in the ring right now.
He fell when he came back.
Hello.
Just how you do that? I mean, how did you do that? You got tennis shoes on. How do you do that? How did
Who's
you
the
do
chicken
that?
camouflage?
Bruh, I've seen someone upstairs before. Like,
No, it was no
No.
stairs. He is a flat level, straight.
I'm just saying, you can trip over anything. Have you not seen horror movies, Dolores? The blood always comes on the air.
Listen, they be running. At least I can say you running. You just flip the flip. He was steadily like walking and just was like boo boo, and he hit the ground and started crawling and then got back up. That's what made it worse.
Well,
To be fair, he could have been drinking before he came out.
could be.
Sure. All right. I am about to go film Under the Radar because we did promise y'all that.
Wow.
I'm at home.
All righty.
Later.
Crazy boy.
So, oh Lord.
Crazy boy.
Oh Lord, what was that, Nick Gage? Okay, I just saw.
Mm.
He just shot out like someone pushed him.
Baby, he slid as he fell, and then he started crawling and he got back up.
He's like, hey, I'm still Nick Gage. I'm still Nick Gage.
Dark side of the ring be doing the rise and fall of the wrestlers, while GCW be doing the fall and the rise of the wrestlers here.
It's two people who been screwed up in life standing next to each other. How is this gonna work out?
I didn't even think of that.
It's don't drink and drive against don't commit a crime. Don't commit a crime versus don't drink and drive next to GCW. I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen. But who robs a bank with no mask on? No,
Especially a person who regularly wears a mask to cover his face.
Oh my God.
And since he got that, and I hate to say it, but since he got that contract, the only person to get a contract at GCW, he been like, I'm just gonna do what the fuck I want to do. And you just been seeing him. He come out, he do like these little things like he doing now, and he don't really wrestle as much unless he wrestling with Maki Ito.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to know who approved at AEW Jeff doing this, because GCW ain't nothing but liquor, dope, and weed. And you just put him in the middle
Well,
of it.
like more
They
so.
was fighting at a bar with an arcade. Who did this?
Like, not confirming or denying, but I think we can all assume that Jeff's last relapse was fairly due to the matches he was having in AEW. That it was ladder matches that was like every time he saw his face, he was like, "I'm gonna die." So why, as hyped as I am about this, Jeff,
They are having a match. They are at a arena that has a bar and a arcade. Who thought? Okay, this is the arena we're gonna send Jeff
Like,
to
I was
go
gonna
and face against a man whose whole thing is that he drink and do drugs. Who? Who thought this was a good idea? GCW, I know you get into the bag and you like he gonna make it because he's extreme. But AEW, you were okay with this? You was okay with
I was
I
gonna
don't think Nick
say
Gage is good to drive home.
it. I don't either. I don't
I
either.
was I was gonna say please Jeff have a regular match in GCW, but that's an oxymoron in itself. So it's like
As you, ladies and gentlemen, if you go back and through the live chat, I have mentioned how many times that they have broken light tubes, glass panes, doors, barbed wire. They thrown somebody out the second story. I don't think this is the type of place. Jeff, okay, I can understand a package. If you had Jeff had to send a package and he's like, all right, I'm riding with a, murder, death, kill gang. I could have understood that. But to actually show up. And then somebody handed him something. If you look back, somebody handed him something out of the audience. What did they hand him?
I, I, I
I,
don't know.
first of all, I hope it's money. But if it is money, why are you taking money from random strangers or whatever they gave you from random strangers? There's not the place it's like saying I'm a recovering addict. Let's go to the bar. That's not what you do.
Okay, it's like I get your hype. So get the sugar light bulb instead of real light. If shell out the cash for better equipment for this match. Like get a table instead of a door.
They ain't gonna do
Get
that.
some
They ain't gonna do
sugar
that.
glass.
They ain't gonna do that.
Matt has money, right? Go to the Hardy compound and get the sugar glass
No.
instead of the actual glass.
Keyword to this. Matt didn't come. Jeff did. Okay. So Matt was like, I already know this ain't for me. If
My
you gonna take
back
your
hurts.
behind over there, go on over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get up out of here because I got to get up. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna get up on time. So if you're looking for my tweets, you might not see them till the afternoon, okay? Because I'm enjoying my sleep. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I just got a special announcement. Doo-doo-doo. After tomorrow, office, we'll be back on the 12th. Tomorrow is the last day in the office. We will, as you saw in the chat, please fill out this survey so we can know what to change. So when we come back, we can, cater to you. Like Destiny Child said, cater to you. Make it your way, okay? Burger
The
King.
baby, the sister,
Okay. Second of all, we're gonna go over the schedule because when we come back on Saturday, we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep back rolling again, okay? And then also you can go back and watch some of the things we've already done. Tuesday was Seeing Stars at 10 a.m. That was a exclusive. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a warning. If you are on the group or business Facebook page, sometimes if I'm feeling good on the inside that day, I will drop a Twitch exclusive live for you out of the blue. Okay? So you might have seen some Twitch exclusives this week. Just drop randomly up here. Okay? We tried to do Aftermath of Dynamite, but somehow when Anika came on the screen, all the sound went off.
What?
Sound went straight out. I can play it on my computer. I can play it on my phone. But when I loaded up to Facebook, as soon as you step on the screen, all sound go out for everybody.
What about
So,
YouTube?
oh no, it's working on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. It's
Oh,
just Facebook trying
Who
to
who
upload it.
watches on Facebook anyways?
yeah. We're good.
A lot of people who you all started with
Really?
on Facebook still watch, and we get in new people that roll through the binders.
Oh
Ladies and
shoot!
gentlemen, we
Right?
talked about some of the G1. We talked about Stardom. This week we'll be talking about GCW and well, not next week. week after next, we'll be talking about GCW the 14th. We also will have special guests. I will be dropping those flyers and things out before they come. Okay. We might be live. So make sure you look out for that notification because YouTube and everywhere else won't let you upload if it's over an hour, even by a minute. Okay. As you saw on Seeing Stars last week, you know, we did good. We stayed on an hour. The cookout, we had a good time, and we also did our 10 was it 10 favorite wrestlers, 10 current wrestlers, 10 something. It's always 10 at 10:30 live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and we had a good time. So go back and watch that episode. All four nights was at 11:30 p.m. on Twitch. Actually, it came out a little late. Again, that was my bad. I'm sorry. We went over a couple of seconds over an hour, and I had to cut that thing. So that's why if you go on Twitch, it says offer not edited. Had to change that thing 2 or 3 times. Then on Thursday, we were live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter for Aftermath of Dynamite, where we cover all things AEW. We cover Rampage, Collision, and the day before Dynamite. It will be live, not next week. Okay? Not just a one-time thing and every week thing, except for next week, okay? We need to calibrate and get some rest, okay? And then Friday is Friday Night Fights. You're here with us today, starting at 8 p.m. Where today we watch, not only we watch SmackDown and Rampage, but we watch GCW. My name is. I was in the comments giving you the play-by-play. So if you go back and you want to see about GCW, I do have it set where you can watch the live chat again. So go back and see that. Tomorrow, as you saw CM run up out of here, is Under the Radar at 11 a.m. on Twitch. On Twitch exclusive. And then tomorrow, we are going to be watching AEW Collision and SummerSlam. Ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Summer Collision. That's what it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a summer collision because we're going to fly up out of here and explode everywhere. Okay? Keep your mouth
That
closed.
don't sound right. That is pause.
So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about some of the things that you can find on the channel that you might have missed or you need some help finding out about. Okay? Again, we'll be closed next week. Go on Twitch. You can find Enter the Circle. One episode is dropped, but again, if you don't catch it within them 6 days, you what? Shut out of luck, okay? So we'll be having some more episodes drop, and we might sneak it on, like a Facebook, on the YouTube, But you got to make sure you subscribe so you can see when I say, "Hey, coming out." You got to catch it. Make sure you're a subscriber. You got to catch it. So make sure you're there. Also, Sammy and AEW, which is still on our YouTube, did a retro watch along. So I'll make sure and Sammy will be doing another one next Saturday. So for his birthday, he's doing a retro watch along. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I can't promise you I'll be there, but I will be looking. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, if you see this icon, and you go to YouTube audio and type WWN The Cookout or WWN and you see this icon and you click it, you can listen to the cookout even when it's live or past episodes on audio. Okay? So that means you can go back, you might miss it, and you might be in your car the next day and you just like, I just want to hear all the fun and the shenanigans they had and what they talked about. You can definitely go back and listen to that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you see, trying to find it. Where is it? If you see a little TV, this is watch along. I don't have it here. This is watch along. Then click it. It will be for our watch alongs. Okay? And with our watch alongs, just type WWN. You'll see the little watch along symbol, or you can just write out watch alongs, and it'll be right there. And every live watch along starting from the Great American Bash is on there. We don't want to go back too far because, some of our content is a little racy, okay? So we started from the Great American Bash and we're gonna work. Today will be our this episode will be in there today. Tomorrow's episode will be in there today. So every watch along, which is we watch along on Friday, Saturday, uh Impact and some other shows will be on Sundays this month. You can catch those live watch alongs, okay? So again, and you can catch the cookout live too. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard, we're on Aftermath of Dynamite. Check it out. Happened this Thursday, first episode, as you see. We talked about everything AEW, but we also introduced some of the teams and trios that will be on there. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to get back with you and let you know that you can catch the expert and the mark. That is me, ALW. I'm the expert. He's the mark. You can catch me and Sammy Joe, hot chocolate. I'm hot. He's white chocolate. Or even on Fridays, you can catch me, Sammy, and Anika, the unruly kids. As you see, Sammy likes to eat and walk. Anika likes to laugh and have a good time, and I like to be angry. So that that's us right there. Okay. Also, if all us girls together like we were on stream earlier, that's that black girl magic hitting you. You see what I'm saying? All up in your face. And then when the parents come, it's smoked and smacked in the house. Okay. So make sure you're here to see us. And until then means tomorrow. I'm gonna see
Yeah.
y'all tomorrow. Okay? You better show up, because if not, I'm gonna have to come in your house. And you don't want me to do that, okay? This time, when y'all saw the outro in the beginning, when they didn't want to play the intro, we actually got the outro again, and we're gonna do that, okay? So make sure you're here, because it wouldn't be a Workhouse Wrestling Network show if something didn't go wrong, okay? So again, make sure you're here tomorrow. CM's gonna be watching Collision. We're gonna be watching uh SummerSlam. I'm gonna be watching both because I gotta do the balance and the poll. So make sure you're here. Okay? And until then, ladies and gentlemen, you have a great night. Good luck. Good night. Bang!